Hello, everybody. We return for another episode of the Paragon campaign here in Rellandwell. I'm going to send it on over to Andrew for the traffic report this morning.
There's a big giant fire giant in the middle of the road in the fields, but he's pretty nice, so just talk to him nicely and he might let you pass. Be wary of the tall grass. If you walk in it barefoot, it might cut your feet. Back over to you, Gavin.
All right. Do you have any announcements?
No.
All right. Just a quick shout out to our Patreon. You get some cool benefits for doing it, such as early access to stuff when we're working on other projects, little sneak peeks and things like that. You will also get exclusive Discord access to be able to do things like play games with like me and Andrew and chat with us, things like that. And at the highest tier, you'll also get a permanent discount on all of our merch. So, yeah, just some cool little benefits with that. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it and roll that intro. All right. So, last time, the Paragon had taken some time to reflect on the things that they saw the night before leaving the outpost controlled by the Red Brood. Upon conversing about it, they had acquired their new gear from the leather worker, Vivi and Wayne, and then proceeded to head south to BoneBreak Ridge. Few-day travel. Upon that journey, there were conversations had about faith and beliefs, as well as a new individual met, a fire giant who hailed from Blackbrim Mountain, from Agramar, the place where the master blacksmith resides, as you know. Doing some trade deals with him, you were able to exchange some goods for some pretty rare blacksmithing materials, and continued on your path until you made it to the small town of Gate, to where you conversed with an old lady sitting outside the wall until a crow had perched upon the wall to let you in, giving the signal to let you in and before flying away. Upon entering, you see trade is pretty good right here. Traders exchanging goods, hunters bringing in their kills. You notice a good amount of people coming down from the ridge itself to participate in this trade, as the ridge is pocked with cave entrances that, as you look up, you see dangling ladders and scaffolding ramps drilled into the stone, leading up to homes carved out of the mountain. Upon doing some trade yourself, the path up to the ridge proper lies before you.
Now, remind me, when we got the axe, we did end up trading that thorn whip fishing pole, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we don't have that anymore. Okay, good to you. All right, so the lady said that we needed to offer a tribute if we were to go all the way to the top. Should we head out and find a tribute, or should we just go up because the crow said to?
I mean, it would be rude of us not to go when the crow told us to. But I don't know, maybe we are expected to already know and have one.
Or what if the crow was just letting us into gate?
Perhaps. I don't know.
Or what if it was just a regular crow and the lady's just a little crazy?
That's a possibility. I don't know.
Ardavan, what do you think?
You want me to pull over and ask someone?
Yes.
Excuse me, do we need to have something to, upon arrival, or do we get like a task at arrival?
Ardavan, that's the cactus. It doesn't speak.
Hold on, give it a chance.
So you would. So if you recall your conversation, with the old lady, she said if they don't find you worthy enough on your own, or the tribute worthy enough, then they'll just send you away, have you come back with the tribute. But she did say it seems that they're expecting you.
We're definitely, at least all of you guys, are incredibly tribute worthy, I think. I don't know if we need anything else.
Did they say like the sort of caliber that the tribute has to be? What sort
I'm
of?
still waiting for the cactus to reply.
Something that is worthy of our something that's very powerful, you know. If it's too weak, then they won't like it. But it seems we're already expected, so I think if we just go, they might think that we're alright and don't need to do that. Or they could just send us out and do it. I mean, two birds, one stone. Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, we go up there, we spend a day to get up, and then a day to get back down, and then a day to get back up again.
That's the worst case scenario.
Tribute typically means a gift, but maybe it's more just a demonstration of, things that you've done. We have things that we've made out of monsters we've slain, your fancy new cloak and the other things we might have. Like, we have evidences, but we just don't, intend to give them up. But we do have things on us that, are impressive. I just hope they don't... If that were to suffice, I hope that they wouldn't expect us to give it to them. But that is something.
I think it's a good idea to see, because if we don't need to, then we would have gone down and done it without it being necessary.
Well, I mean, if we go down, it might get level 8, so good experience.
Hey, that's meta.
Sorry, that was the cactus talking. That was
No. He's accurate. I've been tracking.
By this point, we should be around that.
Can I use prestidigitation to make Artavan think the cactus is whispering something into his ear?
I feel like that'd be a bit more. It's a sensory effect, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Quiet enough that no one else hears it but him. And it's just gonna say, just trust your gut.
the fuck?
I was just messing around.
Like his ear's gonna be flicking at that and like looking around.
It is I, the cactus.
Moving on.
No, wait, please don't leave me.
I can't handle a talking cactus. It was a bit. Now I'm scared.
Oh, that's great. Wow, it's actually talking to you. Usually they don't talk to me. Yeah, I just talk to things and then they don't talk back.
Well, that's
Well, that's-
depressing.
Yeah. I
Like
used to
people,
talk to-
or
That's what I understood.
Those two, but yes. I don't know.
We just don't respond.
Also plants and little animals. They never really responded. So
Maybe it's my canine nature. They feel the call of the wild with me.
that's so special.
Or you're intimidating, or they don't like chocolate.
Oh,
Unsure.
I don't want
I
to
have
be
heard of
intimidating.
magics that could actually wake up, like animate animals and plants and objects and things, so then they can talk to you. I've read about it in books.
That's
I've never
not real.
seen it.
Wow.
That's not
I've read
real.
no. I read of
That
it.
would be amazing.
I've read it in a book. It's real.
No, he's very right. I've seen it in action. It does
See?
work.
Well, you've actually seen it.
Oh yes, my father can do it. My papa, I should say. Quite easily.
Insight.
Wow.
When are we gonna go to your home?
Eventually, I suppose. Not yet. It's pretty far.
We should
Wayne
probably get going.
Artavan believes that the two of you believe something that is not real.
Alright.
It's like they're saying that, yeah, I'm telling you, Santa Claus is real. Sure.
And then he remembers a cactus just spoke to him, and now he shudders.
There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and there is no Queen of England.
There is no Queen of England.
This is what happens
One
when
of
you
the
take
goated-
yes-anding seriously, folks.
Yep.
You end up talking to plant matter.
Canon
Plants
now.
do matter.
All right. So, as as you're going up this winding path, it will take a good day. This thing is gargantuan,
Or Butte.
like absolutely massive. And so you're surrounded on either side, locked in on either side by sheer cliff walls going up this steady incline. And these walls have the caves carved into them with the scaffolding going up. And you see kind of bridges up ahead, or bridges up above that kind of make almost suspended neighborhood streets above you. Both carved from stone as well as wooden rope bridges and things like that. And so you're seeing people crossing these gaps above you. Small little marketplaces, people, families exchanging things, people buying and selling. So, as you're making your way up this winding pathway. It's probably a good... sometimes it gets as narrow as maybe like 30 to 50 feet across, and as wide as like 300 feet across these gaps. It's not a straight shot.
Just a ton of really big switchbacks and everything too.
Yep.
I think for a majority of the day, I'd probably be resting on the roof, taking in the view and just admiring it more and more as time goes on. And also kind of wanting to get like a lay of the land. Is there anything interesting I see? Et cetera, et cetera. Also, from this side of the cliff, can we see where the meteorite fell from the sky?
No, you're literally locked in on both sides.
Okay.
You're going up, so you're looking up, going up a ramp, and behind you is where gate was. So no, you cannot see over the other side.
Cool.
Because it's like so you see
because that's on the south side.
Yeah, you
right?
see how the map? It's like a jutting out. It's like a jutting out plate. You're kind of going up, carved into it. You're going the opposite of the way that the spires face out north, and so you're basically making your way against the grain, so to speak.
Cool.
Amelia will definitely be she'll be looking at like interactions between the people and how like kind of inspecting how they're doing in sense of like, is this place really profitable? I don't know, maybe more politically minded, just trying to understand how this place is.
I would say you just being as observant as you are. These people definitely aren't rich by any sense of the imagination, but it seems that a lot of they're very self-sufficient, from what you can gather. They're very self-sufficient. You can just kind of tell that they probably make in-house a lot of their stuff. But as you're getting up further, you do notice there are some metal pipes that do occasionally sometimes jut out of the rock and back into it. Make a history check for me.
Okay. History. I got a 14.
14. It seems, from what you can gather, you don't know specifically like where it came from, like what kind of region it's signature to, but it does seem to these pipes do seem to be dwarven engineering make. Dwarven engineering, and so some of them you can guess that they are plumbing. A good chunk of it is plumbing. However, you do notice there's also they are quite frankly water pipes, and as well as some steam works as well.
Cool. All right.
Those are like the ones in Storasil.
Yeah, so Storasil is actually a bit more advanced. Quite a bit more advanced. Storasil, in some areas, just straight up has electricity going.
Is that what my home is like? Do you think it's like Storasil, or you think it's
yours
like
would definitely be like Storasil. You would have so it's not traditional electricity. You would have almost like think of it like a magic battery.
Okay.
That kind of
and
solar power
to kind
use
of
it.
like
Yeah. So it's still magical in nature, but for all intents and purposes, it functions like electricity.
Awesome. That's cool. Thank you.
So yeah,
I guess
so
Amelia would tell everybody this, just kind of like absent-mindedly being like, oh yeah, these people have like, there's some pipes here, which means there's signs of like technological innovation, and just letting everybody know. And then she'll also look out at everything like Wayne is, I think.
Yeah, the world of Auroran, though majority kind of like medieval fantasy style, they do have some pretty advanced things. I mean, in as of right now, over in Caranal, there are literal sky ships. So
yeah,
and we have a train.
Yeah,
in Alabasta.
Awesome. Cool.
Cool.
It's a lot of advancements haven't been made because magic is a thing, though. So there's
so
been no need. Yep. But as you're trekking up, this is a safe space. Everybody around seems kind of friendly. People give you like friendly nods and waves as you're coming up. Some people, as you're passing, will occasionally just ask you just like casual question, just like, oh, first time, kind of making small talk, chit chat. So nothing dangerous will happen on the day's hike up this precipice. So is there anything any of you would like to do on your way up?
The closer they get, the more Cosmo is just in her own world, kind of, twirling the pendant thing Sheragor gave her, just very deep in thought. She doesn't even have time to say hello back, which she would. This is very unlike her. It's almost painful not role-playing it.
I think Wayne, for every question that they get asked, he would ask like 2 or 3 in return.
Yes, ask their question.
Yeah, and for the most part, you're getting, other than maybe like people that just seem like they have a grumpy disposition, for the most part they'll answer it just fine. Like I said, people here seem to be pretty. Like I said, life here is simple and good.
I love that.
But
And would you mind pinging on the map where we're at now?
you would be to about right here now.
Hey,
After a
yeah,
day.
we have
Wait,
changed it.
weren't we there last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we made some changes while you guys, just so Butte the Brute has a bit more usefulness to him. While you guys are with your carriage, you'll be able to move 2 spaces a day instead of just 1.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So
I know, right?
We
have
travel
such a long
faster
way to
now.
go.
Yeah.
Such a long way to go.
That's almost
Butte
2 times as fast.
Yeah. Butte likes you enough now. Butte likes you enough now that he's actually gonna try.
Well, I was driving with the e-brake on the whole time. I'm sorry.
Yep. There's this
The bird
grinding
brake.
noise every single time.
The beak break.
It's like a TARDIS.
Exactly.
Not supposed to make that noise.
Yeah. You leave the brakes on.
Amelia will, I think, when we're nearing I don't know how, we're not near the top of it yet, but sometime maybe nearing the end of when we're finishing the day, Amelia will ask Wayne if you have it in you, would you mind messaging my papa and just letting him know that I am in Gate? And hopefully he'll know.
In Gate, or do you want me to say that we're heading up to BoneBreak Ridge?
Oh, probably. Yes.
Just real quick, Nikki, I could not find in my drive Amelia's document. Would you be able to resend that to me?
The Google Drive?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Your backstory and list of characters. I was trying to find it. I could not find it for the life of me.
Yeah, no problem.
Is there anything else you want me to send to him?
Just the normal. Like, love you, hope everything's well. I'm fine.
All right.
You can free it. I'm fine, whatever you say.
So he's gonna make that mental connection. Okay. Hi, Papa. I love you and I'm fine. Amelia says hi, and we're going up to BoneBreak Ridge.
I have a son?
And there's gonna be a pause, and it's just like BoneBreak Ridge. This is okay. I love you too.
Yeah, that would feel weird to tell someone
Please.
who's not your like family.
Be careful.
He said he loves you and to be careful.
And then you'd get one last little bit of the message. And he says, BoneBreak Ridge is fine. Not Grimfast.
He said BoneBreak Ridge is fine, but do not go to Grimfast.
Do I know anything about Grimfast?
That we're not going there anyway.
Well, Grimfast is
Paragon.
one of the ones who is friends with the man, the evil man.
Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Well, now we know. Also, Gavin, I looked at the document. I don't think I've updated it since like the first time we talked, so I might need to rewrite everything because
Okay.
it just has like all
Do-
our old ideas on it.
Yeah, are
I can send it to you anyway. But
yeah. Do
it's-
you
I don't know
do you
how
have
accurate it
the
is.
names on it?
Egorot,
I
that
do
was his
not.
name.
Yeah, so I'll send. Do you need it today? Because I can send it. I can start like kind of just typing it away as I go.
Yeah, I might need it.
Okay. I have
That's
it actually
mostly
in
your
my
traditions.
where I take notes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just really quickly make a little document and send it to you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be distracted, y'all.
Yep, you're good. But yeah, so at the end of the day, you finally crest the edge of that. The tops of the walls get closer and closer, going from thousands of feet above you to hundreds to dozens, until finally you crest that precipice and are greeted with a sight in the setting sun of stone and wood buildings, kind of densely packed. There doesn't seem to be a specific layout, but you're looking at a town that's almost as big as Ashwindale.
Yeah. It's a good size.
And as you crest, you see all the way out, miles out, you can see as the ground turns into its... the ground out to the sea turns into the black charcoal-like sand of the burning coast in the distance, with the ocean's massive waves. And in the distance, you see, just on the horizon, way far out, the tiny specks of the trees that burst out from the ocean. That burst out from the ocean to the south and the west. Minuscule from where you're at, but from what you know, those trees are colossal.
Interesting. Just immediately, because it was already on his mind, he wants to see, can he see kind of impact zone or anything somewhere in the valley in the distance? I know we're looking over like a 50-mile view, basically.
Make a perception check.
That is a 15 plus guidance. Give me a sec. I forgot that I had guidance. I haven't been using that in a long time. 17.
17. Off in the distance, it's really hard to tell, but you see to the southeast and southwest, you see two more small villages lit by torchlight, and kind of halfway in between them, almost directly south of you, you see small clusters of torchlight, just oh so tiny. And you do see a plume of smoke.
No matter what happens here, I want to go there when we're done.
And what you do see is on the back end of the ridge, and you can assume it's the same on the sides, there are actually lifts that go down to the bottom that are operated
convenient.
that are operated only from the top for security. But as you press this, you see one building that kind of stands out. It's up on its own mini ridge, standing above, and you see it's like a three-tiered longhouse made of stone with some wooden reinforcements and wooden roofs. And you see just decorated all around it, all different kinds of bones and pelts. And above the main doors, you see the skull of a dragon.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
How big is it?
The skull is probably about half the size of your carriage.
Dang. So we're talking like adult dragon size or ancient dragon size?
Somewhere in that realm, kind of adult.
Cool. That's awesome. Immediately he's like looking out there and then turns around and just eyes glued on that. Fascinating.
Very impressive.
Can I take a cue from Amelia and press the digitate to make Wayne think that the skull of the dragon is talking to him?
You can certainly try.
This is dangerous.
Wayne, it is I, Bomahut.
You didn't even say it right, BB.
It's out loud. Wait.
So it seems you do see the security around that building is pretty heavy, but the doors are closed. It is getting late into the night. And so what would you like to do? Sweet, thank you.
So do we need to talk to someone to enter the whole city, or is it to go in there? Is there an inn? Do we camp? What do we do?
Cosmo looks at the crow. It's like, what do we do?
Crow's reading. One sec.
The crow is actually not near you. It flew off as you guys entered gate.
Ah, dang it.
Are there like places to stay around here? Like we can see there's like inns or taverns or like campsites? Or not really?
There's quite a few camps and pitch tents and things like that, but go ahead and make a perception or investigation check. See if you can find a place.
And is
I'm pretty
Gate not
good
on
for-
the map?
Section.
Gate is that little thing just to the northeast.
Oh, okay. Pardon the interruption there, Amelia.
You're good. Wait, what was the check? I might have done the wrong one.
Perception or investigation.
Okay, yeah, I did the wrong one. Let me try again. 25.
25.
gosh.
As you're
It has to meet
Kind
my
of-
standards.
kind of
guys.
going.
There's a cabin.
It just gets built up out of nowhere.
Wow.
It has a jacuzzi.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, look, the bubbles. They get hot too.
So
Oh,
you're
it
looking
opens
for
the
one
doors.
that meets your standards. Okay.
as much as you can in this environment, obviously.
Okay. So as you're looking around, you manage to you kind of start weaving through these buildings. There's no real set streets. Sometimes it's not big enough for the carriage, so you have to find another way around. But eventually you come across this wide one-story stone building that is called
Oh,
the Steam Vent Resort.
Ooh, fancy.
I mean,
Resort.
found something.
Hey, Vivi,
Hmm.
are we gonna make an investment at this place too?
Well, do you want to make a bet on a cup game challenge? Or do
Am
you
I
want to
betting
skip all
against
that?
you? Or
I
what?
We don't have to do that. We could. What would you like to do?
Oh, I don't know. You're better with the investments. We've invested in those other ones, so then we got places to stay.
Yeah.
This one sounds nice. I mean, we haven't
Well,
gone inside though.
It's possible if it's me if it looks like how I feel like it should look, like pretty nice.
Mhm.
Very good. This one you might not be able to tempt them with something as low as like even 10 gold. You might have to do a lot more. Because I bet it's more expensive to stay in a place like this. Just to be aware. But these people, they love business, so I think you can talk about it with them and something might come out of it. This is the first time Amelia's picking a place, and I pick an expensive place. Okay, let's go in.
All right. So, as you enter in to this place, immediately it is like walking into a different world as to what's right outside. It is go in and there's the smell of there's like the smell of lavender and things like that. Like lavender, incense burning
This smells like the Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, a little bit. And as you
Oh
enter
my.
in,
That's a lot.
you see this very finely dressed, wearing this black gown, a drow woman, very elegant, wearing a at the tips of her ears these golden silver chains that kind of go down to about where her shoulders are as you enter. Good morning.
Amelia will
or
like.
it'd be more like good evening. That's right. It's not morning.
Oh yeah. Amelia
Oh, I thought
will,
she was
like-
operating off of like drow time or
Oh,
something.
draw time, so it's opposite or something. Amelia will put on her. She's got like a presentation version of herself where it's like, this is me. I am, like she'll put it all forth of how like I come from a big family. I may not look like it, but just by my sheer presence alone, you should be able to know immediately where I am from. And she'll like just get more like shoulders back and kind of gracefully glide across the floor, and will just say, "It has been quite some time since I've had a good night's sleep. I've been out on the road for a little bit. Would you mind helping me get situated in something appropriate?"
Yes, that is precisely why we are here, to offer luxury where little to none can be found.
I'm grateful I was able to find this place. And she'll lean in like a little bit conspiratorially and kind of whisper, "My companions are not quite so, as you say, used to this sort of a thing."
As Wayne's in the back picking his nose.
No, I do wish to treat them, but you do not need to go. Like, I treat them well, treat them kindly, but I think anything more than that might cause a bit of a fuss.
Oh, of course. We will. We try to see to the specific and unique needs for all our guests.
May I ask how much a night is?
For all amenities included, such as the hot springs in the back and the sauna, it will run you about 3 gold a night per person.
That is very well. That makes total sense. I think she'll turn around to face you guys and wonder, like she's wondering what you guys' faces look like. Like, do you guys want to stay here? Or are you guys like totally like absolute? I don't know what I'm seeing.
After our spa day the other day, Wayne is like, "I'm totally down for this. I don't know what else is here, but I'm down."
Yeah. Cosmo's just been like doing the math in her head and she's just like, wow. That's a lot, baby, right?
That's a pretty good price, yeah.
I
It's not
only,
bad.
What?
I only have 8 silver.
I could use a mud bath, and those little cucumber things and the clay mask. Do they do that here?
Yes, all that is included, and as well as deep tissue massages, manicures and pedicures, as well as hot rock treatments.
I don't know.
This place is
It's
great.
well as
You
hot
do not need
towels.
to worry, my friends.
Wait.
This place
All
is
that's-
incredibly well priced. I will pay for everything. No need to
It's
worry.
just-
All that
don't know
is
any of those
included within
words.
your room.
We're getting hot rocks, Cosmo. We're doing hot rocks.
What does that mean?
Is it a game?
I think it's food. I don't know.
Oh,
we're
you'll
getting
find
hot
out.
rocks.
It'll be great. I'll show you. You'll love it. I promise. You liked the massage. I think you'll like all this other stuff as well.
And for an extra gold, we can throw in a crate of vintage Dusk Vineyard wine.
if we added 2 gold, would you be able to get 2 of them?
Of course.
Does that sound delightful for you all?
I don't know.
Yes.
You like drinking?
Yes, it's tasty.
Then perhaps we should get 2. Alright, so we are now up to 14. Is there anything, any other amenities we can add on top of everything?
Everything else is included.
Very well. Then, I am more than welcome, turning to the companions, I'm more than welcome to pay for everything. You are welcome to say no. If anything, you could just have a place to stay. You don't have to do all the extras. This place just seems... It would be really... I would appreciate being able to stay here.
So it's going to be 17 gold for all of you plus the wine.
17 gold, and then I tip her like 3 gold. So 20 gold total.
Whoa.
It is
Dang.
very generous, madam.
I
So
can do
kind
half
of
of that if
Amelia.
you wish.
That is an expensive
I don't know,
night.
Lord Yvonne. Maybe another time. I want to treat you guys this time.
Be following your lead. He's been sniffing the air
So-
a lot, just like amazed by the smells.
Vivi's gonna pick the pocket of the person who got the gold too.
Of the
Sorry, princess.
of the receptionist.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
Dang it,
Sleight of hand.
princess and your
No.
sticky hands.
We could do a little
I hope you
guidance,
don't
a
speak
plus
my
2 on the
passive because
guidance.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
A sleight of hand. A 12.
Oh.
That'll be a 30.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh my
You take
god.
all the 20 gold. You're gonna take all of it.
That actually goes to a different
She
place.
just in her underwear
It's
now?
not kept on. It's not kept on person. What would a 30 even get you?
All
From
her
somebody,
tips.
she's
A
just
finger?
she's just maybe like the card key to like every single suite.
Oh
master
my
key.
gosh. That would be
Yeah,
crazy.
the custodian's keys.
Pocket picking, just whatever. Just
I would say.
little monkey behind the counter, just shuffling through.
I would say I want to give you something for getting 30. So I would say goes and she gets a platinum ruby amulet.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't hear that. Say again.
A platinum amulet with a ruby encrusted in it, worth about 750 gold.
A
Oh
real
my
ruby.
Wait, is it
Gosh.
a ruby or
is
is it
a
a god
ruby.
ruby?
it's not a not ruby. You got it.
It's
Okay,
not
okay.
Ruby.
For I think for our for anyone who's watching, for their sake,
Sorry.
Uh,
Not 750 gold. 7,500 gold. That's how much rubies are worth 5,000.
Oh,
Now you know where I come from, you guys.
So
what?
No.
just real quick.
3 gold for
uh,
a night per person?
for the crunchy like math nerds in here. I rolled a 19. I have a +9 on sleight of hand, and then a +2 on guidance. So a total of 30. It was almost an 20. It was a 19 +9 +2.
Oh my gosh.
That's
So,
how that works.
as
That's
you're going around,
crazy.
there's plaques that kind of go into the history of the of this company and whatnot. And basically, the owner of this resort is technically is from Duskenweald. He is one of the richest people in Duskenweald, and he set up this little spa here just so traveling traders can have a nice place to stay here. And also he owed it seemed that that Malik had helped him with a generous business problem that he was facing, and so basically he built this place at a significantly reduced price so the locals can also enjoy it as well. Where typically places like this would run you about 10 to 15 gold a night per person.
Dang.
Right, before we leave the desk.
And
I guess
there-
as we're leaving.
And there are resorts like this all over Duskinweald and the Ashweave Empire, as well as the Phelondi Empire.
I think that's
Can I
our
ask-
first roll to go above a 30.
Or like
reach
yeah,
it.
or to beat it exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Before we leave the lady, Amelia quickly will may I get your name, please?
Oh,
To
my
the front
name?
desk lady. Yeah.
Vessa.
I know the worst nightmare of DMs. Give me a name! Vessa, I'm curious. I am not sure if my parents have ever been in here, but do you have a record of all those that have visited?
We keep those records confidential.
Oh, well then perhaps if I just give the names, you could just decide if you wish to tell me yes or no. Man, I forgot my parents' names.
They go by father and
Papa and father, yeah.
Papa and father. So one of them is Nailo Novali, and the other is Kier Olair.
Kier Olair.
He's the one I most think might have. He does business, so he might have stayed here at some point.
We can look into it, but I must stress we do take our clients' privacy very seriously here. So I cannot divulge
Of
that
course.
information without said client's permission,
Oh,
regardless
Very
of
well.
relation.
all right. Thank you for your help. Can I
Of
insight
course.
check her to see if when I said that she something dinged?
Certainly can.
Ha.
If
I'm
she
really bad at this,
recognized the
but-
name.
Oh, I got a 0.
Aw.
I
30.
just wanted to ask. It's fine.
You forgot to look at her when you were trying to figure out what her deal was.
Yeah, Amelia's been trained in the art of when you talk to people that are rich and famous, it's all fake, right? It's pretend. So you pretend to be oh yes, and my companions, they're absolutely, I know they're atrocious, but she doesn't really think it. It's just how she's learned to communicate. So there's no actual looking at each other. It's all glancing around and hiding behind your faces and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's go to our room.
Okay.
I want to try some of these hot rocks. I bet they taste nice.
Do we have is it a main room with individual rooms, or is it how would the room?
It's like a little condo thing. So yeah, kind of a common area, and you each get your own little room.
Ooh.
Yes. Ta-da-da! Luxury, away from home.
Wow.
Once again, I was not expecting places like this to exist. When we said we were going to go visit warlords, I thought it was going to be nothing but rejection and scary people with weapons trying to push us away. Like scary tribesmen and warsmen and things like that.
Well, not
Yeah,
every
same
not
here.
not every warlord got the positions the same way Egarad did.
Everyone here seems kind of nice.
The only bone breakers I've ever seen are the hunters. And so yeah, I was kind of thinking something similar, a little more savage and I don't know, scary.
Well, the ones we saw on the road, they were wearing the bones like badges of
Exactly.
honor and armor.
Very savage and fearsome. Artavan's
I was
just sitting
half
on his
expecting
bed,
them to
looking
not
for
even
something to
speak
watch.
common.
I like it here. It's really nice.
Well, I hope you like it even more once we do all the different amenities that are available. And I think we shall start with a bath.
Right. So, you all enjoy a nice night filled with hot springs, sauna, deep tissue massages, the mud bath that Vivi was requesting. The hot rocks that are heated and placed on your back to help loosen up the muscles.
Not tweet.
The
Dang it.
yeah, the manicures, the pedicures.
Oh, that one would be tough. I think, especially as dog people, we don't like our paws being touched as much.
You guys can refuse whatever you'd like.
I think.
When was the last time you had your nails clipped on, Yvonne? I can even cut the fur out between the paws so it's easier to walk.
Is that
I
really
think-
a thing?
I think Cosmo
These
would.
are useful in battle. I've never really had the need to trim. They look disgusting.
They're all matted and
You still cut all the matting out, you'll have a clean, fresh paw, and you'll find you'll actually be able to grip things with much more ease.
I will take your word for it. I feel like the tissue massage is going to, like, he's gonna cry. Like, that's gonna feel crazy, and like his body's gonna be like a slinky. He'll be like a whole half foot taller. Like,
You're gonna have a plank of wood in your mouth.
you're gonna have
uh-huh.
you're gonna have tension relieved that you never even knew you had.
Yeah.
And the staff here are exclusively drow.
They're probably gonna be like, "So we're gonna need you to come in like every week for the next like couple of months in order for this to be permanent." But you know, for now, this is what we can do. for you."
In-house chiropractor goes and takes a look at you, adjusts you, gives you an adjustment.
I have like scoliosis. Like, I'm really messed up underneath this armor.
You were really 9 feet tall?
But
I
got tired of hitting my head.
I think
always
after seeing the rocks and knowing what both the rocks and the deep tissue massage entail, she flat out refused. Nobody is touching her.
and they respectfully honor that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Wayne is like, "If you're not gonna work on her, you can help him."
Yeah, he needs 5
Wayne,
people.
one per person. That guy's busy.
Oh, you could take the one not just working on me.
How
So
does V receive
Trust
these?
me. Trust
But-
me, your friend is going to need help.
And as you finish this night, you are sent back to your rooms where you each have an incredibly soft bed. Down mattresses.
Did Vivi get the stuff? Did Vivi get like the massage and things? Or
Yes.
did he get
Oh,
something
yeah,
else?
I think I was there.
Yeah.
Would he like
They
it?
offer
Would he be like, "Oh, yeah"?
they offer to groom Princess as well, to groom and wash
Wow,
Princess.
what a place.
And so when you
She's
get
the dirtiest.
so when
But
you
really, it's all internal. It's in her
Yeah.
mind. That's where all the dirt is. So unless you can get in there with the ears, like maybe like a string that you can like pull back and forth.
So-
I don't think you're gonna clean it out.
She's a white monkey?
so yeah, so
I was gonna say.
with a bit of difficulty, but you get her back and she is so soft and fluffy, and she just smells like flowers.
Well, that'll last a night.
and
Wow, princess.
and then the wine, 2 crates of the wine is delivered, the Dusk Vineyard Vintage. And it's this deep purple, almost black wine, and it is very sweet, and it is very sweet with just a slight little bit of tart to it, and a very berry kind of tasting wine.
Are these like crates of bottles, like individual bottles, or is it like a keg?
It's like crates with bottles. So there's
crates, alright.
4 bottles per crate.
We have 8 bottles.
8 bottles. Yeah. Who wants a glass? I don't. We're not.
I'll take
all
a
in the same
couple.
room. Yeah, we're like, yeah, everybody.
Let us have a fun night sharing secrets. All of us sitting in a circle. It'll be great.
I got my nails did.
Yes, girls, let's go.
Oh, you got them colored too.
Yeah.
They got the calluses off
Every
of my
rainbow
feet.
color. It's
Yeah.
just rainbow nails.
Yeah, glass of wine by the fire with good friends, warm rocks and soft beds.
This is normal for you, Amelia?
I mean, it was a little bit of like a extra special day with all the massages and such, but this relaxing part, yes.
Ooh,
It's quite nice.
Ooh, what have you got for me there, princess? What is this? She hands Vivi the amulet. What did you get this, you little thief? Well,
Sure, that
let's
won't
see
backfire.
if it's worth anything. And I want to see if I want to identify it. I'll just go ahead and cast a spell to get it over fast. And
I'm just gonna pretend I don't see a thing.
It
What are the chances that she found that on her way
Yeah.
up here?
It's yeah, so yeah, I got the price a bit wrong with some info. So yeah, the necklace, so the platinum band, the platinum on it is worth about 100 gold, and the ruby itself is worth 5,000.
So 5,100.
Yep.
Dang.
Find. What? That's like the best steal of her life.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, got it. Marked at 5100. And are there any magical properties?
There are no magical properties on it.
Wow.
What a bargaining thing, though.
So this is like an amulet. So would this be like go around your neck? Kind of
Yes,
thing?
it goes around the neck. It's like a ruby brooch. And you do see there is an engraving on the back behind the ruby.
Yep.
And it says, "To my love, forever and always."
Princess, no!
Aw, Princess loves
You on the
you.
screen, Princess, no!
Wow, wow.
That's
Thanks,
adorable. Look what-
princess. You had it.
Oh, you love us.
She had me
Ever?
specially.
Aw.
That's so sweet of you. You cheeky monkey.
She like blushes.
You can't have thieving without a little bit of guilt tripping by the GM.
You can't have guilt without a conscience.
Yeah, I'm not the one he's supposed to be guilting. I'm not even the one who did it.
All right. Well, we'll just save this for later. Maybe we can use it to trade something for. This seems to be worth a lot. We'll just pocket that.
All right. Well, unless anybody would like to do anything else, you can get a very relaxing, deep sleep for the night.
I drink a lot of wine. I want to see if I am able to resist getting drunk or not. I haven't been like drunk a single time yet in all of my drinking escapades.
Oh yeah,
Make a
because
con
you have
save.
an unusually high constitution when
No.
it comes to those.
If you're around me,
21.
Okay, never mind.
No, you just think you're immune to whatever other
This
people
is
call
tasty.
drunk.
If you're like around Artavan, like all saving throws are kind of like amped up a little bit, so you just so it's technically a 24, but I don't think you need
Yep.
it.
Nope. But yeah, I got 24.
Got that magical healing factor. You can't get drunk.
But it is tasty. This one's extra sweet. I kind of like the burning sensation when you mix the other ones together. I wish there was multiple flavors, and then we could try all the mixing of them again.
Wayne, that's motor oil.
What's that?
Okay. Cosmo will pull out her fancy flask that she's had for a while. She'll like hand it to him, just be like, "Here, you can mix this with the wine."
Oh,
Just
I
a
think
little
I have
bit,
one
so.
too.
Just pour in a little bit, swish it around, and gulp it down.
That's the hiccuping potion.
I pull out my hiccup potion. Oh, should be me to it.
Yay!
All right.
So what does it do? How does it work?
I have to look it up because I combined it, so it doesn't.
Also,
really...
that was pretty sly of you.
Oh man, it was something to do with hiccuping. I know.
Sean, you have it, right? You have.
I know Gavin.
I have one, yeah.
What is the
Um,
effects of it?
I think you just like hiccup
Custom.
for 10 minutes or something like that. We had it ages ago, and I put it inside my flask just in case we came across something that we need it for. I just
Hard to
had
say
it
that
in my
hiccuping.
flask waiting.
I think I drank that one too fast. How do I make it stop?
And Cuz was just like looks at me just with a you can't.
I go, I pick up Wayne by his feet. It's I hear if you stay upside down like this for a while, it'll go away.
And then hold my breath.
Sure. I don't know. You just pass out.
Yeah, eventually, I was gonna say eventually I just pass out from it. I'm still
Well, you
hiccuping in
stopped.
my sleep.
Oh, dang it.
Oh my gosh. Great. Oh man. Now I can just put normal water or something in there.
But as the night rolls on, eventually each of you find a very deep, restful sleep. And you awaken the next morning, rejuvenated, loose and limber, clean, feeling fresh.
Man, I can go forever now. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Cosmo still slept on the floor. She's not ready to try normal beds yet.
Amelia like threw a pillow on your head during the night.
She did not use it. Her arm is good enough.
It was like sleeping in the clouds.
Hmm.
I can imagine that's what dragons must feel like in the sky.
Have you tried jumping on it yet?
No. Runs
Jump
back
on it
into
and
the
land
room.
flat on your back.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna jump for a while and then do that.
All right. So,
But then, yeah, we can go now.
yeah. As you finish packing up your stuff, Vesa is no longer running the desk. It is a drow man, clean shaven, and as you are leaving, he just gives a nod. We appreciate your patronage. We do hope that you stay with us again.
If I'm ever in the neighborhood, most definitely I will. Thank you.
As you step through that threshold of the door and are once again greeted with an entire different world.
Oh, right. We're on a mountain.
You go and you're seeing, people going about their business and everything, but you notice to the south, coming up one of the elevators, seems to be people being carried in on stretchers and a triage tent being set up.
What do you think that is? Should we go and see if I can help?
Cosmo's already going. She sees it and she's immediately going.
As expected. I think
I would
Arvan
follow along.
preemptively was following because he knew that you two would run ahead.
Just like with the meteor.
Maybe they got hit by the floating stone.
Maybe they were on the floating stone.
Right, you said that there could be ships and things.
Possibly. It's happened before.
Cosmo's just going to the nearest person who looks like they know what they're doing and just be like, what's going on here?
You would see kind of running this triage place is a kind of shouting out orders at people. You see this female bugbear wearing thick leathers. As you approach, she kind of looks at you. I wish I knew myself. We have a party of 20 men. 14 dead, 4 unconscious. The other 2 have made it to the Longhouse to consult with Malik and the elders.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Do you have resurrection powers?
Yes.
They have been dead for 2 days now.
No. Mine is very short term.
It seems that some were poisoned, punctured and poisoned. Some of them seem to have their essence sucked out of them, the very life force. And it seems some went brain dead.
Would I know of a creature or a thing that would be able to do that to people? Or not really?
You would know of many things, but being able to piece together exactly what it is, this would be something you haven't encountered before.
Okay.
And are there any that have more or less permanent wounds that I might be able to help with? I can give them a prayer of healing.
They are being seen by your clerics.
Thank you for indulging us.
And
Where did they come from? Where were they before?
I do not know. The 2 survivors have made their way to the Longhouse. Did not have time to ask questions.
We could ask them once we get there. Alright. Let's go. I
Do
think.
we leave our cart at the inn and then walk over there? Or bring the cart?
It might be faster without the cart. It's hard to get past all the people.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to navigate the cart through here.
Yeah, I think just leave it. Leave it. About now.
Do we have is the axe beak in a stables area or something?
Yeah, you just kind of parked it, but it's not really going anywhere. Butte is used to you guys enough that he knows to just stay by the cart by this point. He's well trained enough.
We'll just place out a bucket of feed and water and stuff. And, yeah.
Oh, we're not going far, right?
Maybe.
If we are, then I can come back and grab them.
Either way, Cosmo is just itching to go.
Not sure what lies ahead. So,
Well, let's go.
all right.
Off we go.
And
Right.
away she goes. Away they go.
So you make your way to that longhouse with that dragon skull over the top of it. And on the tip of the snout of the dragon skull, you see the crow cock its head and look down at you.
Is this? Did we have some indication before that this was like a sentient crow? Was it communicating with us?
It nodded. It gave a nod to the lady at the gate to let you guys in.
Isn't the same
Yeah.
one that we were talking about earlier?
It is the same one.
It is
Okay.
the same one.
At least we can assume.
So Cosmo will probably look up at it, just like, maybe enter.
Do we have reason to believe that it's a familiar for someone?
You see the crow flap its wings, circle down, and then land in between you guys and the door as you see it change form and grow in size until before you stands an orcish woman wearing this thick hide breastplate with a lion's pelt kind of draped over her shoulder, a wooden staff, dark curly hair, and her whole body just covered in these wavy black tattoos.
I think this is Wayne's first time seeing a druid transformation in person, so his mouth is kind of open a little bit.
Good point. Yeah.
Like, obviously he knows what a druid is, and he's read so much about them, understands a lot about their religions and different things, but first time seeing that.
Magic.
Hmm.
You are the Paragon, no?
Yes, we are.
I've done my research about you. I believe you can be valuable allies. But it's not me you have to prove yourself to. Come.
And as we're walking up, like, if I may ask, how did you hear about us?
I asked.
Go, Wayne.
Oh.
Was it a cactus? Because you can't trust anything that thing says.
You dispatched a common enemy.
Empire.
A little worm of a man named Belton Freehollow. Thorn in our
Oh, yes.
side.
Ah.
Oh. So that's knowledge now that it might have been us that did that? Maybe?
I was sent to spy on him. I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh.
Wasn't Artavan kind of terrifying?
There was a brown Lupirian at the time. It could have been anyone. It was not a very good deception
I
check.
could have been anyone.
I could have been anyone.
I was brown then. I could have been anybody. But I'm
That's
gray
how
now.
disguises work.
She does not respond in any way to that.
I figured.
And what is your name?
And she kind of goes, looks over her shoulder. Looks back. Wrath.
It's a nice name.
Out of character, that is such a cool name. I'm so happy about that.
What race was she again?
She's an orc.
Be my friend.
Orc druid.
Oh, love that so much. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna obsess about that after this. Great.
I like her.
But as Cosmo, she just nods.
So you're led into this large open hall. You see, almost like on a balcony above, shadowy figures obscured by banners and veils. You see their silhouettes looking down from above. And in the center, the only one you can make out clearly, atop this throne of bones, you see pure black fur. Pure black fur. A giant of muscle, large claws, and at his side, a maul that seems to be that the head of the hammer is in itself the skull of some kind of creature. A jet black wolf Luperian with fur dyed white body paint under the eyes and along the arms.
This close to being invisible at night. No go. I can see him now.
Gosh.
So, as you step in, Wrath looks up to him. My lord, I believe I have something for you. And she steps aside, giving space for you to step forward.
Yeah. Cosmo's giving her Rascallian salute. She is not at all like she usually is. She is very somber and serious and in the moment right now.
I think Vivi's going to be hiding behind Artavan and Cosmo, the big meat shields.
Yeah, we're definitely in the front.
I recall meeting Artavan for the first time and being terrified of him. So I think,
yeah.
despite my quip a second ago there, I think Vivi's kind of like knocking knees, little
And he's
little bit of terror going on. Doesn't
he's
really know what
obviously
to make of
going
this.
for
Yeah.
intimidation as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Artavan, this guy, even though he's kind of up above, you can tell if he were to go down to your level, he would have an almost solid foot on you in height. He is...
So they got 2 deep massages. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
And so, kind of looks between each of you. My advisor says you could be of use. Why?
Wayne is kind of like looking at Artavon and Cosmo.
We get a hint.
Oh my gosh.
No,
I want to do something crazy.
I guess that depends on what you need help with. We are a jack of many trades, us in our group. Very capable in all the things we've done so far. Always succeeded.
And what are your deeds, your accomplishments, your trophies?
Well, many things. In combat, we have fought and defeated many encounters. Bandit raids, bandit chieftains, mind flayers, vampire. We've fought the like spine shell clutches. Many strange, what is that thing called? A manticore thing? Yeah, we fought a manticore thing. We fought many beasts, many monsters, abominations, flesh abominations.
I wear the skin of a cloaker.
And I wield the hammer
Of a
whatever that
Gorgon.
thing is, a Gorgon. We have many feats under us. And then amongst these three, especially, we have feats of more non-combative natures. Amelia is of high nobility, many things under her belt. Wayne well literatured, and Vivi well traveled, and a master of many tricks and trades.
We have survived a deranged serial killer on several occasions.
We donate to orphanages. We help the impoverished. People who can't fight for themselves.
Yeah. We've done many good works.
Deeds of the arm and deeds of the heart. What blood? And he's gonna look directly at Amelia. Bloodlines have no value here. So what do you have to offer?
Me specifically?
He's looking right at you, yeah?
Everyone look at Amelia, quick. Like, we're totally doing the Brady Bunch thing here in our little...
Mm-hmm.
You may say that bloodlines have no hold or sway here, but they have no meaning. But by mere ability, or perhaps privilege, of being a Novali, I have been able to train and become quite capable of chronomancy. I believe my skills, though I have not yet unlocked all of them, have saved us, this group, many a time in combat. My persuasion and talking skills outside of it have also led us out of some fights, perhaps. Though I do not believe I am, in this group alone, the most skilled and best for what you are seeking. So I would ask the same of my other companions, and you will most likely find that they are far more impressive than anything I could offer.
Well, What exactly is it that you're seeking?
You were brought before me. And he turns and looks at Wrath. My lord, I told you the threat of Egorod is too much to ignore. It is not our business.
At this, Cosmo is going to step forward. We came to ask it to be. And she'll hold up the thing that Sheragor gave her. The pendant symbol. He has an Agni. One that you have not seen before. He has kept it under wraps. She has seen it. I think it's in your best interest to take action.
I think Amelia would kind of like something would kind of she'd remember something from like a day or two ago. While I do not know if I can repeat this, a couple nights ago I was able to see those that you are searching for, the leaders. While I believe it not to be real, Cosmo here believed it to be true. Perhaps knowing and having that knowledge is something you would like to have.
Say you are Nova Lee.
I am.
He leans kind of forward, like staring, like almost peering into your soul.
She'll stare straight right back out, and she'll try and put on the presence that her papa has like taught her to like do when she's facing someone of like probably most like higher standard than her.
Nailo Novali would know better than to dismiss something he did not understand as fake. You would do well to remember that.
I am not my papa, but I appreciate your words.
Clearly.
If I may
She'll settle
add,
back down.
I have read many books in my lifetime, and one story that captivated me was the old stories of the Mountain Breaker. And Egorod has taken pacts with demons, he's raising armies up, and he's following the exact same path as the Mountain Breaker, which I assume you are well versed with that story. And you know, if he does follow that path, whether you want it to be your problem or not, it will arrive at your doorstep.
And why are you the ones to make a difference here?
When a large boulder falls down a mountain, it is the boulder that causes the destruction, but oftentimes all it needs is the correct push.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, can I give him a guidance?
It would be, they would notice you casting the spell doing it.
Yeah, I'm too afraid. I'm a little too afraid then.
Then maybe I can try and give him
Sure.
advantage by saying something like,
Hmm.
and it is also incredibly obvious in your use of my papa's name that you do hold some sort of high esteem for him. And the fact that I here am with this group must mean something to you.
He has proven himself. You have not. Simple as that.
He's the one that trained me. I can do almost as much as he can. He just has time. That is all he has on me.
You can also make a persuasion check.
I got an 18.
Okay.
A natural 20 for a 26.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
He goes and he looks at you. And you see his lip curl up a little bit. You've inherited his fire. This is good. You are awfully quiet, and he'll look at Cosmo. What are your deeds?
Most of my life, my deeds have not been noble ones. I have been Egarad's champion. Under no will of my own.
Upon you saying that, in the hidden council up above, you hear whispers.
I seek to end his reign. To stop the corruption that he spreads. To prevent any more from falling under his rule. Like Smolder Hill.
So Smolder Hill has fallen.
It has, and he will not stop there.
Then it may be time for a summit.
I think so. We are on a path to consult with other warlords. Convince them of the same thing. Prevent any more of his spread.
Tell me this. I join your war. Who's to stop Grimfast or Willowfold to invade my borders?
I cannot say anything about Grimfast. But if all goes well, Willowfold will be fighting at your side, not against you.
Jane Devant may have a deep hatred for Egarod, but I am indifferent. We are on opposite ends. We have hardly interacted. Who's to say this isn't some personal vendetta of his own?
Do not fight for Egarad's end, then. Fight for your own protection. Because if he is anything like whom my friend mentioned, if you fight alone, you will not win.
There are 3 separate instances that he's reached for extraplanar help. And those are the only 3 that we know of. Who's to say he doesn't have other things up his sleeve?
Wrath. You seem to be of a mind with these people. I am. They are responsible for the death of Free Hollow. Killing a worm-ridden coward is no feat of glory. But it can be argued it is a feat of the heart. On behalf of others. I will discuss with my elders. And we can reconvene in a few weeks.
If I may ask, as a shrine of good faith, there were those injured brought into camp. If you allow us, we could investigate that. We were told that there were 2 survivors.
That is not your concern. And as he says that, Wrath kind of steps up. I invoke the right of the Breaker's bounty. He turns and looks at her. Are you sure? If this is the only way to get you to see reason and actually do something about our problem, yes, I am sure, my lord. Fine. And you submit yourself as tribute. I do. Well, then maybe those injuries are your concern now.
When he said submit yourself for tribute, did we have context already on what that means?
Not in that specific instance,
Not
no.
for him. Okay. All right. But I mean, it kind of gave a vibe that Wrath, was it? The advisor was kind of putting their neck on the line a little bit. Is that
Yep.
kind of what I was picking up?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
That's the vibe.
Yeah, we have a life on our hands. Yeah.
So maybe of our concern. So okay. So what happened to them?
Apparently, something fell from the sky and ravaged my men. The only reason
Sort of
those 2
interest in
survived
Amelia's
is
eye.
because they were provisioners, not hunters. They did not join the fight.
When we're done here, can we speak with them?
You may.
Inside, Wayne is really excited. Also a little scared, but really excited.
Cosmo will just be like, thank you for your time and consideration. And she'll do another salute.
The right to Breaker's bounty has been invoked. Be grateful.
I am.
What, if I may ask, what is that?
Someone that I very highly respect has found you worthy. And so, should you complete this task, you will earn a boon from me. A request, if you will. Failure of this task means that wrath will be tribute in place of your accomplishments.
Sounds like Wrath ought to be renamed Faith. Eh?
Kill whatever has taken down my men, and avenge them. Bring me the head of whatever it was, and you will have your boon.
It shall be done.
I don't
You
think
count
I
on
want.
us.
I don't think I want Wrath's death on my hanging over my head. So, yeah, you can consider it done.
He'll kind of look over at Wrath. Look back at you. Death is but only one option.
And we just kind of stand there. He doesn't have any other questions or anything, so he's just gonna stand there until they're dismissed.
Is there anything else you would like to ask of us? Any other way that we can prove ourselves to you, or anything that we can do?
He's gonna stand up. Let us go see the two survivors. Come with me. And he'll gesture for you to go up. There's like the side stairs that goes up to the next floor.
Strangely, serious Cosmo is weird. This is weird. Yeah, she's going.
We'll have chocolates later. It'll be okay.
I don't know if that'll be enough.
I've seen Harry Potter. It should be enough.
And as you go, you walk out of sight through this door, and at the top of the ramp, you see Malik waiting for you, arms crossed. And then Wrath leads you up the stairs, and as Wrath approaches, he's like, "Are you insane? Well, somebody had to do something about it, because you sure as hells weren't going to." Right. I was going to get to it. Nope. I don't want to hear a word from you. He's gonna kind of go, and as you approach, forgive my callousness. Have to do that to keep the elders from being too bitchy about it.
Immediately, Wayne kind of lightens up around him.
Respect. Yeah, respect to that. Same.
Sometimes it doesn't even feel like I'm in charge around here. And he'll shoot some a glare of daggers at Wrath. He's just like, hey, you named me advisor, and you didn't listen to my advice. So I don't want to hear it.
Giving such couple energy. Oh my god.
They're definitely a couple.
Yes,
and,
definitely.
and with the Malik
I mean,
kind of
they're kissing,
goes.
so it's pretty obvious.
Malik, most of the Elder Council would like to sit and wait to see what Egorod does. But if your boon is for us to attend a summit, then that overrides their votes.
We'll keep that in mind.
Right. The two are
Also,
this way.
as a side note, I just have to say I really like your city.
Good. I do too. And so he'll lead you through this door, and you see these two young men. They look very shaken. They're a bit pale. And it seems that they've been left to calm down. They've been given some, tea and food. And you see a scribe was kind of writing down stuff, and as you enter, you can take a break. Of course. The scribe will go, leave the room. Ask away.
Sick.
So right. So I assume you are the ones who saw what fell from the sky, correct?
No, we didn't see it. We only heard it.
We saw it from a great distance. What is it that you encountered?
I don't know. We were back at camp, and then we just heard screams and dying. There was so much blood. Some of them died even without blood.
Did you hear anything making noise besides the screams?
It was
Things unnatural.
like this deep. I don't even know how to describe it.
Can, Vivi,
Hmm?
maybe we can both use our prestidigitation to create little images as they describe it, and they can kind of we can alter it to see if it'll help them.
Possibly. I can do minor illusion too. It's a little better at creating images.
Maybe
than
that. Let's do that.
prestidigitation. It's more prestidigitation, more for like a little text.
We didn't see
Just
it.
whatever
Only its aftermath.
whatever you're able to remember, we can kind of. It'll help us, even the aftermath parts.
Did it sound like many things or one large thing?
Sounded like this deep pulsing.
Like a heart, like a drum.
And I heard. It's hard to describe, but I also heard the. Sounded like. The clicking of claws or mandibles.
Wow. It was
I know-
skittering, clacking.
I know it might be hard, but can you try and mimic the sound as best to your ability?
Gavin.
That's a natural one on performance.
I'm gonna give him guidance.
He's just like. It was like. No, that's not right. I don't know how to make the noise.
How about you? It's the other one. I'm gonna give him guidance.
The guy that's been silent the whole time. Natural 20.
Oh shit!
He's just like, he's like,
Just transforms into the beast.
yeah. And with that, he's just like, you see, he's smoking a cigar. He wasn't even looking at you. He turns, doesn't even look at you. He's just like, oh yeah, I heard the thing. Like nothing I ever heard before. It was like this deep, bassy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Knowledge, nature.
Right. Anything.
History. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is
It's alien. That's the
what this
problem.
thing is. It would be impossible for you guys to know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But it sounds like we're dealing with one large thing.
Was it mechanical sounding? Or more.
No,
Organic.
this thing was organic.
Okay.
I wonder if it would be beneficial to analyze the fallen, observe their injuries. Maybe we can better deduce what it's capable of. Because you mentioned it was there. Some of the injuries were not necessarily injuries, more like the life was sucked out of them. Maybe with you two, with your knowledge and whatever any of us might be able to withdraw from that,
Yes,
might be beneficial to analyze them.
as we tried to get back, there was. We tried to treat them as best we could on the way. Some of them died to being pierced through and ripped apart. Some of those that were pierced fell a bit later to poison. Some form of poison we haven't seen before. Some had slight necrosis set in. And others just became vegetables. Some didn't bleed, some only bled from the eyes and ears.
I think it says a lot about both of you that you were willing to bring back the injured rather than leave them behind. I think
mean,
most would have just run.
would have loved to, but horses don't listen to us. They only listen to some of the soldiers, so.
Very well. I would hope that we can deduce maybe some way that we can approach this. I don't know if maybe we can find, kind of looking towards Lupirian man.
Malik.
Looking into Malik. If we're able to gather any kind of, alchemical help, scrolls or things that might be able to help with these afflictions. I imagine, do the two of you, do any of these afflictions ring any kind of bells in terms of abilities or bleeding from eyes and ears? Is that like a magic thing? Is it maybe related to the poison? Be
The
good to try and
bleeding from eyes and ears, you
usually
would have
psychic, right?
you
Or
would have
poison.
felt that the mind flayer did something similar. So
It's a mind flare.
yeah, you could, having experienced it firsthand, you could equate those symptoms to psychic and necrotic damage.
Now,
I'm just not smart.
because you could hear it moving through, did it sound like it was moving quick from place to place, or was it centered in an area and kind of stayed there, or?
Didn't seem to leave the crater.
Didn't seem to leave the car. Did you hear any kind of like wing flaps or large steps, or perhaps the ground trembling if it was digging?
Hard to tell. We were a distance away. That's all we got.
Well,
Any other questions? I need to look at you guys.
I think you asked very good questions. I am good.
Malik.
I want to. Oh, go, Malik.
Malik would, in response to Ardavon's question, just like, if we're dealing with poison, then I can get each of you a bit of an anti-venom. Won't completely nullify it, but it'll at least offer some protection against it. Other than that, I don't think I have anything to give you that you don't already have, or would be useful. Wrath, can you go get the potions for them? She nods and turns to leave.
So help me, if this is another mind flayer, I'm not very happy.
At least this time it wouldn't have cultists.
Can mind flayers get large? Do you know if they grow?
I have no idea. I know there exists those large ships, like the one that was sealed in that book, but that was more a vessel than a creature, I guess.
Well, according to where it landed, we can send you down one of the elevators, and on foot it would probably be about a 12-hour walk.
Do you have any sort of way to get across the plains?
I mean, could we take our cart a little bit closer? Down the elevator?
Your carriage would fit, yes.
I mean, like a scroll of a floating disc or something. I'm the only one that has this problem. Everyone else is very capable of walking.
The problem of floating?
Of walking.
Oh.
I mean, we can just take our carriage.
Yeah, we can fit it in the elevator.
Then maybe stop it an hour away and then walk that distance just to keep you safe.
Sounds like a plan.
I do want to go inspect those bodies, though.
Well, until Wrath gets back, I'm gonna get a drink.
It only takes a few minutes before Wrath comes back. With 5 small vials of this kind of looks like this green liquid, but it's pretty watered down. She goes one by one, hands it to each of you. These only last an hour, so don't use it right away.
Is it a specific item?
It's an anti-venom. It's basically a potion of poison resistance.
Yeah.
And 5 of them.
5 of them. Yep, one
So
for each of
everybody
you.
We can
gets
each-
add-
we can
everybody
each
gets
have
add
one.
Great.
If it lasts an hour, then perhaps we could, if it's still inside of the crater, then we could drink it a couple minutes before arriving.
Let's go look at some bodies then.
Yeah. Buddy. Let's do. Let's go.
Alrighty, so
Yeah.
as you start leaving, Malik gives you just like a nod. Be careful. Remember, Wrath is riding on this, and I don't want to be forced to do something I don't want to.
We'll do our best.
So you know exactly where the bodies are. It is back where the female bugbear was, by the elevator.
Yeah.
So not too long of a walk.
Transition.
Location change. Yeah. Transition. Transition slide.
So, as you approach, you see you see some of the bodies have been covered with cloth, and you see she's going with some notes and identifying each of the bodies.
We're back. We're going to be heading. We're going to be heading to the direction of what hurt them, and Malik said we could inspect the body so we know what we're going up against.
You want to? 5 of you, we're 20 men. 20 men fell.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
5 of us and a monkey.
Well, you got balls. These sorry seps ain't going anywhere.
Oh, my bag of steel, what are they called?
Ball
The
bearings.
The ball bearings.
That's it. These? Oh yeah, I've got lots of these. Yeah, no worries.
Very, very good, Joe.
There they are. There they are.
Give the word.
Well, Wayne, perhaps we should lead this investigation.
The main things I think we should be gathering is, I guess, the types of the way it likes to attack, things to prep against it, get a idea of its size, speed, different things like that. Get a general idea.
Group roll, yay! We haven't
Like-
had that in a long time.
If the creature stepped on one of them, maybe we can, things like that. Try and help as much as I
Are
can.
there cuts? Is there sucker marks? Is it like
They have been
flashed?
the
Claws, single
ones
slice.
the ones that have been attacked physically either have black veins from like necrotic energy, and the ones that have been hit physically have been pierced with wounds that are probably wounds that are about 12 to 16 inches in diameter. Some of them completely torn in half.
Is there like, so you got a piercing? Is there like claws?
All the physical damage is pierced.
Okay.
Okay, what about like the psychic attempt? Because we think because they're like that's bleeding in the eyes and the ears and stuff. Is that and it looks like normal psychic symptoms? Okay.
Does it
Looks-
look like
looks
its
like the-
brains were attempted to be eaten? Or no? More just like brain turned to mush and then left.
It looks like it was attempted to be eaten, but no specific piercings around the brain.
Okay. Basically, he was just saying it was more mind flayer in nature, wanting to eat brains kind of a thing, versus just in general, kill and eat.
If we did like an investigation check, would there be anything above the surface that we'd be able to like learn in order to kind of maybe get a little edge on it?
Make an investigation or medicine check.
Oh.
Can I
okay.
give her advantage by helping?
Yep.
Okay.
And I can give her guidance.
Okay. Tell me, do I roll the guidance or?
You do, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Go for it.
Advantage.
Not advantage, it's a,
No, you're giving her advantage too.
oh,
Wow.
yeah, sorry.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm sorry. Let me go in here. Because I added the 2 up for that. I got a 12, believe it or not. Let me just double check that. I got a 13 with guidance.
Nothing
Wow.
beyond what you can see.
Okay.
Not very subtle, this thing.
Yeah, this thing looks very straightforward. Just dodge it. Try not to get overwhelmed and hopefully some
If it
luck will be
has
on the side.
eyes, maybe don't look at it. I don't know how psychic attacks work.
It's usually more of
So-
the mind than eye contact.
Vivi insults people and he hurts their brains.
Mm.
So maybe don't listen to
I
the
think that's
posting.
just a Vivi thing. I've never seen that anywhere else.
Yeah. I'm unique.
Okay. So,
Just don't let it hurt your feelings and you'll be fine.
with the examining of the bodies concluding, elevator right there, just a few steps away. That is where we are going to go on to break. So we will be back in about 15 minutes. So for players, be back at about 7:42, and we will pick up right where we left off. All right. So, we are back. Is there anything that you would like to do before you depart down the elevator?
I'm gonna go get Butte the Brute
Yep.
while they're doing their little medicine checks and stuff. That's what Ardavan is gonna go do. And
Okay.
that's just narrative, but same result.
Yeah. As you kind of return, you see Butte the Brute. There's a lot of people that have like come up and started petting him, and he's just
A lot
Chilling.
of bodies or headless corpses everywhere. Yeah.
yeah. And then as you
We trained him well.
yeah, as you approach and go to hook him back up to the carriage, he kind of nuzzles into you, which is a bit dangerous given the axe beak is an axe beak, and so it does that. It seems over this period of time he's come to actually really like you guys.
Yay!
Um,
You take 20 points of piercing
But-
damage.
I accept it. You're so cute. Bleeding on my mouth.
But
Wouldn't
only
that be smashing?
only takes you a couple minutes to arrive at the elevator with Butte the Brute. And so with with Butte, the 12-hour trek gets shortened to a 6-hour. But
Nice.
as you
When we're like 2 hours away, can I cast Mage Armor on myself?
yeah, but as you step onto the elevator, this thing made of stone and brass with cables thicker than Ardavan's arms and Cosmo's arms, lifting it up. As it goes, you
pretty
see a
sick.
control operator hit it, and you hear this hissing noise as you start going down. The elevator ride itself is almost 45 minutes straight down.
Dang.
Wow.
I'm gonna roll for
You guys,
clear
you want
heights.
to just jump off the edge at the very end, like a minute left. I'll feather fall us all.
We're actually only going down a foot a minute, so it's just a 45-foot
Aw.
elevator.
It is definitely not a very fast elevator. It is very heavy and very slow.
It's like a ski lift, but
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah,
Pray Azula doesn't show up.
but you're
Also,
you're a couple
Sorry.
you're a couple thousand feet in the air.
I'm going to say the same thing as Amelia. As we get within an hour or two, I want to cast Mage Armor as well.
Okay. So, as you're going down, you can already see your destination point. You know exactly where to go. Hit the bottom
Is it
and
like
you begin.
is it like smoldering? Like is it still like very obvious
it's
to
almost
get
the. It looks like from what you can see, the heat has died down. Not really smoke, but dust and sand is still being kicked up.
there? Wow. Okay.
So it'd probably be a good idea if we send out maybe your little owl friend, do some scouting, see if we can deduce anything. Maybe lay the layout and everything, and try and find the most tactical approach.
Yeah, more welcome to do it. And off Senya will go. I guess when we're close enough. I
Yeah,
think
when
I can
we're
only
close.
do it. Like I have to be. How close do I have to be for that to work? 100 feet. I can only. So he can go for. I can give him like a command, but I won't be able to see through his eyes unless I'm 100 feet from this thing. So we actually have to get pretty close.
We can sneak up.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Anyone have any bright ideas or strategies heading into this, or should we just sort of go with the flow?
Don't get stabbed.
We don't
I feel
actually
like-
know what it is we're facing, do we?
It's
We do not. So
likely
we might
large.
want- Oh yeah, it's likely very large. I think we should probably stay away from each other as much as possible. It seems to be pretty quick. I'm curious if it'll focus on one and then go to another, or if it will just focus. I don't.
But
I feel like it might jump around, considering it was chaotically just killing those men.
I would like to be within reasonable reach of each of you in case I need to heal you.
But also, I think what Amelia was saying, she was onto something there. If we fan out, perhaps we
Right, but if we're fanning
Not
out, I want to
something
be
they can-
somewhere near the middle.
It's not really
Okay.
a middle when you fan out, but you can position yourself where you feel is best.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what is the terrain here, please?
It is still the grassland, but where the crater is, it slowly goes into dirt and into like dirt mixed with sand, and the sand is slowly getting darker and darker until you hit the coast and it's almost black, with the
Whoa.
sand being mixed with the charcoal from the ocean trees that burn from the underwater volcanoes.
Okay, so not rough terrain though, just
Nope, no difficult terrain.
loose dirt, grass,
Yep,
gravel.
just
okay.
loose dirt, gravel. Not nearly as solid and hard as Alabast's topography.
What are we expecting to find? Like a layer, or this thing came from the sky?
You remember the night when we found the floating crystal? When it came from the
Let's say-
sky?
let's say I do. Let's
The
say I
me- yeah,
remember.
meteor fell from the sky.
It's likely to look very similar, although I imagine probably larger. There's probably going to be some kind of crater.
And they did say that the beast, the creature, it seemed to not leave that area that it made. I don't know if it just couldn't, or if it can.
Or if it didn't want to.
So there might be something tethering it there, in which case we might want to leave it alone.
All
So
right.
we are able to retreat if necessary.
Okay. So we're expecting to find a crater.
Crater with
Got
a
it.
large creature that seems to be
Got it.
exceptionally good at killing things.
And what has Senya told you now?
Once we're close enough, I will send him out and we will see.
All right.
Okay. So, you guys get closer and closer. You cast your mage armor. And eventually, you're probably less than an hour away from the crater. So, you disembark from the carriage, leaving Butte. Start making your way forward. Would you like to do anything during this?
Can
This
we give
hike-
Butte any cover? Can we hide him somewhere? There's no trees?
I was thinking we could leave him about a 30-minute walk or so away.
Yeah, there's clusters of trees and stuff periodically. Yeah,
Yeah, let's try to give him some cover a little bit.
yeah.
And then we could walk the rest
easy
of the
enough.
way.
Easy enough to do that.
Great, thanks.
I have
Thank you.
something.
Thank you. I feel much better
Let
now.
me just get some water really quick because I'm gonna choke.
Hydration is important.
When we are maybe, I don't know, there might be a time where we're all a little bit quiet. And mentally, I will ask, Miss Voice Lady, we really need to get to a name. Do you have any idea what we're up against?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Could you make a good guess? I truly know nothing about the stars and the outer planes.
No, do I.
Have you fought anything like it before? Something unknown? Or the symptoms and characteristics we know of?
Only thing that comes to mind is a mind flayer.
I've had the same thought.
But I myself haven't fought a mind flayer before. That would be your memory.
Well, if at any time you have any ideas, you're welcome to take the pilot's seat. Well, the captain's seat, because I guess we don't have planes in this realm, so captain's seat.
If it is within my power, then I will try.
If I am fearful, you may take over at any time.
When you're fearful. No, I'm just kidding.
When we get closer, don't forget we got these green liquid potions.
Just in case I say we drink that when we get very close.
Right.
We should be able to do that very quietly.
Yeah.
The lid's like, pop! It's like the biggest pop ever. A nice bottle of champagne.
Oh, I can mix it a little bit with the wine that we got.
You just hear.
Wayne starts hiccuping again.
So,
Right. If we mixed it with the wine, and it's poison resistance, and wine has alcohol, and alcohol is poison, therefore.
It just makes
Can't
it
get
water.
drunk. Perfect.
2 negatives make a positive.
That's how water is made.
It's like the equivalent of adding lemon spritzer to alkaline water.
So, you approach. You get to the crater. The crater is within eyesight. Dust and sand swirl around it still. Not enough to be heavy obscurement, but enough that it would irritate your eyes.
Right, this is probably as good a place as any. Send Senya out and can drink our potions. Get ready.
At this point, we've already cast mage armor on ourselves.
Yep.
Yes. And I will
Right.
send in Senya. And
Okay.
have him try and be stealthy, and try and see anything about this thing.
Right. So you send out Senya.
Map change, map change,
He-
map change.
Goes and he flies over the
Remember, I
crater.
can't see, so if it comes for me, please, carry me, move me before I... Yeah.
We already
So, as Senya flies over, you don't see the details, but down here there is something large and long buried under just a thin layer of sand. And you can hear from Senya saying that.
What?
I think it's a trapper, you guys. I think it's waiting until something gets close. Or resting, perhaps?
Okay.
Terrifying.
I'll tell you guys its general location.
No, you can see it's not like really buried. It's like
Well,
it-
I can't, really...
Big
Oh, yeah.
crater.
all I can do is speak, so...
And if I haven't
It's-
already, I'm drinking that potion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
mind.
it's well
Yeah,
over
same.
it's well over 40 feet long. You'd be able to see it
It's
instantly.
kind of like a worm, I guess. It's very long, very big, bug-like.
Space
Is it a purple
centipede?
worm?
Space worm?
Is it a
Above
purple?
table
Is it
space
purple
worm?
or is it like silver?
It
Can I
is
not tell what color?
slightly buried under the sand, so you can't tell quite yet.
I cannot.
Damn it.
Oh, also, I didn't
You
hear
do
you say
you do
anything.
see on the back. You see a bunch of these like long dark brown bristles.
It's got bristles like a porcupine, so like careful.
Mhm.
I wonder if we can simultaneously surround around the crater, and anyone that can attack at a range, we can do so.
I wonder if it's like the purple worms over in the salt desert, like the ones that attacked the bandits that we hunted.
If it's a worm, then it's probably got like some sort of tremor sense. I can tell when we're walking.
Very smart.
We've got to walk in an uneven
Oh.
pattern.
Oh, really quick, if you guys are
I'm-
good, if you don't need anything else,
Mhm.
tap me and I'll come back.
You would also know
Probably
that the
tap that,
crater is that the crater is pretty steep. So the edges of the crater, if you were to climb back out of it, it would need an athletics or acrobatics check to climb out of it.
Mm.
If
Cool.
you think it does have a sort of tremor sense, then maybe you can utilize standing on the rocks and things, if it helps at all. If
You want me to test it? I can have Senya land on the ground and move about.
Oh, don't do that. No. It'll
No,
get her
that's
killed.
fine. Oh no, it's fine. Senya's not a real creature, just like a little fey influence or something.
Oh,
I can bring her right
and,
now.
and when you say that, Princess is like, like incensed.
You know what? It's fine. You can believe what you want, but I have done this multiple times, and Senya comes back each time completely fine.
Senya has a horrified look in her eyes.
This is a terrible work environment.
Please don't make me do it.
But at least you have her here. How about this? How about? And Vivi brings to his hand, prestidigitating one of his little trinkets that he uses for the cup games. I can throw this. I can throw it.
If it doesn't work, we might want to hide in case it sees
Right.
us.
Right. Okay, everyone take cover. Like behind these rocks or on top of the rocks or something. I would like to boost myself up off of Ardavon's shoulders and head onto a rock.
Okay. Let me just
As is
throw
tradition.
on
Mhm.
some of the.
Yep, I already went over, like, stuck out my hand.
Which one? Which one are you climbing up?
Just right here, closest one.
Okay. Whoop.
And then we'll all hide behind them, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll hide behind this one.
I want to come over here to the right, but I can't.
If we need to, I can teleport to the one down in the crater.
Not
Later.
yet.
I don't want to go first.
Not yet.
Yeah. All right, everybody. The game's paused, so I think no one can
Oh,
move
yeah,
right now.
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Everyone, find some sort of cover.
It's combat turn. I can't go.
Oh,
Yay! I'll stand.
I'm gonna be behind
Okay.
that.
So I can see. So I can see people.
I'm like, what are you seeing?
I'm just like behind but peeking out.
how high up would you say the rocks are?
Probably like 10 feet.
And how
10 feet.
deep
And then-
down is the crater?
Yeah, good question.
About 30 feet.
Woo. So from like here to here, there's a 30-foot
Yeah,
difference.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah,
Not like from here.
yeah,
to
yeah. It's
here.
not a sheer. It's not a sheer 30-foot drop.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
just
was like,
It's like a
uh-oh.
bowl.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's like a funnel.
Yep.
Is it like a funnel kind of thing?
Yep.
Yep.
And you can kind of see
Oh.
the thing basically stretching from over here to over here in its length.
Like that.
We can see it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can see the general shape. Of
Yeah,
it,
yeah, the shape. It's buried under a thin layer of sand. It's very warm.
but it's very obviously
Oh, right.
there.
In our
Right, right.
imagination.
Hey, Vivi, go. We're all hidden.
Okay. Prestidigitate, and then just like it's like the thing where you're throwing little pebbles at the window to get someone's attention. But I'm trying to make it like unearth itself, and I'm gonna, with the distance, like a thrown distance, I could probably only throw like 30 feet or so, to be honest. So, where would
It'd probably only land about like
Measurement.
right here.
That is so
Yeah.
scary. That's so close.
oh my
But
god,
I need everybody to also make stealth checks.
yeah,
Right.
No.
I got a 17.
Yay! Good job,
Nice.
Nikki. I
At
got
least I've not seen.
I got a 10.
Uh-oh, Artaban.
that's
You still did
Oh.
really good, though.
14 with disadvantage.
Oh,
Not
no.
bad.
Everybody did better than me. That's what I get for trying to peek out. I'm too bright.
Ooh,
Oh,
I think it sees.
Oh, sorry.
flexibility. What is that?
Sorry. I was reading the wrong thing. It is not 40 feet long.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
It is 100 feet long.
150 feet long, and it's coiled in on
Oh.
itself.
Oh gosh.
Gross. Alright, cool.
You jerk.
My heart just sunk a little bit.
This thing can spread across the entire arena.
Oh my goodness.
150
See, I think
feet.
we should spread out. I still think that's a fantastic thing.
Big space worm.
I don't know if I want to throw trinkets at it anymore.
Well, let's all stealth apart from each other and attack it from a distance then. Let's just get the jump on it.
Oh, Wayne.
Hmm.
Do you do that thing? Do you do that thing where you talk to our brains? Is that a cantrip or a spell?
Oh, it's a spell. It's long
Yeah, no.
distance.
But
Oh,
I can
have that hearing, right?
message.
But is that like a spell or a cantrip?
It's thanks to this earring. I can do it a handful of times.
Or just maybe we can if we do spread out, then maybe we can coordinate like a surprise attack.
I can only do it to one person.
Oh
At
no,
a
that
time.
won't work. That won't work then. That won't work. Okay. I'm just scared. Okay.
Well, it should be pretty easy to hit.
Somebody
The
roll a
three of you
d20
want to-
for me.
Okay.
The three of you want to prepare some sort of surprise attack.
It is
Roll the 9.
It is starting to move.
Let us really quickly try and separate and attack it.
Just attacking the sand.
We're gonna attack it anyway. It's better to just get a jump on it.
I have
We're
a
gonna fight
javelin
it. Why-
thing.
Don't
Would
be
you all
afraid.
attack
You're the one that wanted. You're like,
Guys,
I
it's
don't want
moving
rats.
now.
Death on my
I have a
conscience. Let's just
ranged
do it.
weapon.
All of you
I can live
attack
with
it.
that.
I'm
I
going
can
to
live with
One,
bless
that.
you.
2, 3, go!
3. I bless.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast bless.
Javelin, go.
I need
Oh.
everybody
Whoops.
to roll initiative for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's an at one.
Yes.
Oh. Where's the button? Where's the button? No, it's right here.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm going to
nice.
make a
You and me.
perception
Amelia.
check.
I knew it was a centipede. I knew it.
I'm going to make a perception
Oh my
check.
gosh, that
to
was
see-
literally my first thought. A space centipede.
It sucks. Except for C's cosplay.
The megapede
Oh my
bursts from the
god.
sand.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
terrifying.
those are tadpoles.
And
It's not a
Those look
purple
like-
worm.
Those look
It's
like
not a purple worm.
tadpoles.
is
That's
surprised.
what was in your eye.
Yes, it is surprise.
So, Amelia, your turn.
4th level magic missile.
It's so far
Okay.
away.
Okay, how many is that again? So it's 1d4 plus 2, 3, 4. 4d4 plus 4.
It's 3d4 and then 4, 5,
Oh.
6. So you'd be firing 6.
64.
64
Okay,
plus 6.
64 plus 6.
Its edge is technically right here.
What is?
Yeah.
Okay. Go! 20 damage!
20. Nice. Not bad at all. You see it as you see the bristles stand up and start to glow a little bit. Okay. Cosmo.
I can't target it, but I'm going to use my javelin. No matter how close I move, it's going to be at disadvantage, but I can hit it from here, which is awesome. So I'm going to take my little javelin and attack.
This sucker's freaking huge.
Ooh, 14.
Just misses.
Oh!
You throw it and it scrapes off of the chitin.
Okay. I'm going to do it again. Because it comes right back to me. I love my javelin. Disadvantage. Please. Please. 15.
Just hits.
Yes! Hey! Okay. Damage is 10 damage.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to bonus action rage because panic. Low key. Alright.
Failed magic.
Sunar. Okay. D8. Roll. 8. So what do I get from that? Oh yeah, it's the bolt of light. Ah. But I
That was
have
in
to,
range.
it has to be within 30 feet of me. So I
Blind
can't
me.
do it.
That's kidding.
Dang it. So I have to. Dang it. I have to use that another time, but I have that now. So that's cool. I'm going to move. I have 40 movement, which is awesome. Going to move. Oh, that just targeted me. This way. Boom. Alright,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Artavan, your go.
As before you like take a step or anything, I would like being close to be like, I know we said the fan out, but I feel like at least for now I'm gonna stick close to you.
Right.
Do what
Let's,
you
just
must, and
stay
I'll
behind
follow.
me. And he is going to kind of just stand near the edge,
Okay.
in like a defensive stance, and kind of like making himself to look big and obvious as like he's taunting.
Yeah,
Um,
I will say that he is surprised this round, so it's basically going to skip his turn and then go back to the beginning of initiative.
Right.
Cool.
but there's nothing I can really do at a range, and so I guess he will.
Do you have a javelin you could throw?
I suppose I probably have the javelin. Yeah, I do. Oh, I suppose I'll do that then. Okay. Is that what's the disadvantage marker? It's like pretty short, right?
120
Javelins.
or 130.
Is that 30, 120?
3120,
Yes,
yeah.
31.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be.
So I was
like
right the first time. Yes.
Cosmo.
Hmm?
It'll be a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Just like me.
Ew.
Oh yeah,
That is
that'll
a
definitely
30-20.
hit.
Oh! Yay! Good for you.
That is 11 damage.
Nice.
And then I'll throw another javelin. DC advantage. Okay,
That
14.
just misses.
barely. Okay.
We're going samesies on the success rate.
Yeah.
What is
I suppose
happening?
for this round, that's all I'll do.
Okay. Next is the Megapede, and he loses the surprise condition. Vivi, it is your turn.
Okay. Right. Using the targeting feature, selecting the Megapede. I am going to, from my vantage point up high, pull out the bad news and give it to him straight.
All right.
With your hollow point
Vivi's
tannerite
target
bullet.
is blocked by a wall. It says.
Oh
it's
yeah,
blocked by-
yeah, because it's technically a terrain wall. I'll just temporarily move you right there. Now you can do it.
Okay. We are making an attack roll.
Does not hit, unfortunately. Actually,
Balls.
with the bad news,
Yep.
it misfires
That's what I
and
thought.
jams up.
Okay.
No.
Back in the pack it goes. Not ne'er to be used again. This fight for sure.
Needs Tinker Tools to fix it.
Princess is with me on the rock, and what I'm gonna do is for this turn, for the surprise round, I'd like to try something. This is kind of crazy. I don't know if this will work, but let's do it. So bad news goes back on the back, and Vivi readies its crossbow for the next round, and Princess is going to sort of like play with a little it looks like a bracelet on her little wrist, but it's actually a ring. And she like plays the bracelet and then taps the crossbow bolt and casts, using the ring of spell storing, heat metal on the
Oh,
bolt
On
that
the
I have
bolt.
readied.
all
next
right.
Oh, interesting.
Lovely.
And that'll be my turn.
Whatever. You
Okay,
can get that thing lodged in there.
right. Wayne,
I like that.
you're up.
All right,
I'm gonna remember
sticking true
that.
with what I said, I'm going to move right here first. And I am going to go like this.
Vivi
That
is
one,
also
that one,
10,
that one.
10 feet up as well.
Which is why I moved where I was.
Okay.
And then I am going to go ahead and cast Bless. Can you move BB really quick? Just down.
Yep.
There. The three of us now have Bless.
Okay.
Oh, cool. It does the thing now. You guys have the little blessed icon. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yay.
that's really cool.
It's no longer a condition. It's tied to the spell itself.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
I love that. That's really useful.
So, are you going to do for your turn?
I'm gonna move behind Artaban.
Okay. Amelia, top of the round.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pop over here so I can see everybody. But then I will go ahead and... Oh. It's like, you're 90. Oh, because I'm targeting the wrong... Okay, fine. I'm gonna cast Haste on Artavan. Since he's gonna tank this, it looks like I'm gonna give him just a little bit of boost. A little bit of speed. And then I'll just hop back.
Okay.
Back over here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Cosmo, you're up.
Okay.
And by the way, Artavan, you've made it to the point where to get out, you have to make a check.
Right.
And Wayne, you're right on the precipice of it.
Okay. I'm trying so hard to decide if I want to be reckless or if I want to actually be tactful. I think I'm gonna go tactful for now. It's frustrating, but oh well. I'm gonna move up my 40 feet. Use the javelin at him again. At disadvantage still because I'm just too far away. I'm like 10 feet too far.
Yep.
Or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. It sucks. Movement, yay.
That will hit, though.
Oh, dirty 20
Nice.
to hit. Yay. Okay.
That was almost
and
in that
since it's a thrown, you're using your strength. Make sure you add in your rage bonus to damage, which should be like +2 or 3 by now.
I should have been doing that this whole time to everything, but I guess I haven't because I'm forgetful. Yay. Okay. Plus.
It's weird that Foundry doesn't know that, though.
Yeah.
8 damage.
8 piercing, nice.
Yes. Okay. Throw it again. Oh, wait. Whoops. I did normal.
It's not gonna hit anyway, though.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit anyway. Dang it.
So the first one pierces in, it teleports back in, you throw it again, and it just grinds on the chitin, this bronze-looking chitin.
Ooh, lovely. And since I'm not 30 feet away, I can't use my rage powers.
Okay,
So I can't. That's it for me.
right. Artavan, it is your go.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
this thing is so big, you can move in its space and everything.
It's
Right.
so big. How did I miss it?
The bullet definitely hit, it just didn't pierce the kite. Oh wait, no. Your thing backfired, so it just jammed and
Yeah.
broke.
Oh yeah. That's true. That's true.
Remember, you are hasted.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
as Wayne, seeing that you are now like moving really fast, understanding what's going on, he would just be like, "Go in and I'll catch up."
Yabba dabba doo. Okay. He's going to be there, and I think as soon as he gets like within 30 feet, he's gonna just chuck a couple javelins without the ring part, just a couple of javelins. But he's running low now.
Bunch of javels.
Yeah, a bunch of javels.
Okay.
Perfect.
That
16.
hits.
Hey, 16. Sorry, 11. Numbers. Okay, 11 piercing damage. One more for good measure as he's closing that distance.
Nat 20!
Oh
Not
yeah.
there. Not there. Critical hit. 10 piercing damage. Nice.
Not bad at
Yeah.
all.
Oh wait, no, that is
Yes.
the whole thing. I just the picture got me. And then I think, just for the sake of doing something, let's see, is this? I think before leaving Wayne's side, he is going to reach back, if it's all right, and cast heroism on him. You got this.
Okay.
What is that?
You gain temporary HP, and then you are like immune to the frightened condition. You become.
Oh,
Ooh.
bless your heart.
Yeah,
he was
and-
gonna
and-
have that.
And you get it at the start of each of your turns. The temp HP.
So if Ardvan holds
Wow.
on to it down, you'll just pop back up.
Spellcasting ability modifier. So I'll
don't-
just
maybe.
get
I
at
can't
the
remember
start
how
of
to
each of
Temp
my turns.
HP doesn't revive people.
Okay, I was curious.
Yeah,
Right? Is that your go?
Gavin!
that'll be my go.
Okay.
Gavin, I'm leveled up. I forgot I had something fun that I didn't use. Dang it.
Right. Well, it is going to charge and
Oh,
basically
no.
kind of go over you. Go over you, Artavan. And as it passes you, it is going to do a bite attack on you. 16 does not hit.
Hey-o.
As the fangs go, you kind of go and you bring your shield up and just kind of knock its head up so it can't clamp down on you, and it just keeps going, and then it turns to Cosmo.
I'm getting like
Hello.
Chasm Fiend vibes.
It turns to
Ah,
Cosmo,
Eleanor right
and
now.
you see the bristles on its back light up, as well as its blue eyes light up in a flash. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Crap, that's my worst
Cosmo.
one. Ah!
Oh,
Oh, 16,
That
16.
succeeds, so you take half damage from the psychic bomb.
which is also, is it also half damage because I'm raging?
Nope.
Oh, dagnabbit.
You take 10 psychic damage from the psychic bomb.
Owie.
And then it is also going to do its life drain. So I need Cosmo and Artavan to make Constitution saving throws. Because, yeah, you only resist bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing
John,
damage.
you have a bless. Remember that.
8.
That's a failure, so you're going to take full damage.
You have me
I want to
fearing
make sure
already.
that this is accurate. Because I have, okay, that's +3, that's +1, I should be good. Perfect.
Oh,
So you
We
both,
both got
plus
8.
you both fail. So you both
did you
take...
add the D4?
Oh, I did not do the D4.
It would be impossible to succeed even with it.
Okay.
You both take
More than
11 necrotic damage as you feel...
Before that's completed, can I use a cutting words to reduce the damage on that ability?
Nope.
And would it? Okay, all right.
Nope. It's only
'Cause they're
for...
both saving
It's only
throws.
for... Yeah, it's only for D20 rolls. So skill checks, attack rolls, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Can't,
Right.
I can't have that. That's crazy.
But it is now your turn, Vivi.
Okay, it's moved up, so it's within my range of my crossbow. So that
Keep
is
concentration.
going to be. I'm going to attempt to hit it with a burning crossbow shot.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh!
Wait,
That
really
would-
One
quick.
better.
Oh,
What-
even with
what-
the D4, it's not. It wouldn't be enough, even if you got max on the D4.
Amelia,
You're too far. You're too far. It won't work.
crap.
The with the poison, did that reduce the poison resistance? Did that reduce the life drain
Nope,
effect?
because that wasn't poison damage.
Okay.
Okay, missed my shot. That's my action. And since I missed the shot, or it.
Yeah, the burning crossbow bolt, I'll say, probably landed somewhere underneath it in its tangling mass.
I'm just gonna drop concentration then, because there's no use in that anymore. Because heat metal is a concentration, and I'm gonna hop down, use my movement, hop down, and
Okay.
kind of try to get a little closer over to Amelia. Why can't I move myself?
Because there was the wall.
Oh.
Should be good now.
Okay. Better range there, Amelia? Hopefully.
You gotta be right here.
Okay.
Now you're in range.
All right. That's end. End my
Okay.
turn.
Wayne, it is your turn.
All right. So, I'm going to reach in and connect with my new armor as I cast Mirror Image on myself.
Alrighty.
It is not a concentration. It just happens.
Yep, that is correct.
And then I'm going to move in about right here. Okay, cool. I still want to be a little bit of ways away.
Just for knowledge sake, you get 3 temporary HP.
Oh, yes.
Heroism.
Thank you. And here, let me do
Make the
3.
brave.
Apply changes. Okay, and then let me
So,
see.
Artavan, where you're standing, there's just the massive legs just over you, so you're having to like move around constantly
Oh yeah,
to-
like it's a
to avoid being
chaos in there.
trampled.
I don't see the mirror image in Foundry, so we'll just say that it happened, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I forgot to add it to your thing on Foundry, so yeah, let's just say that it
Oh,
happened.
Cool. So with that, basically, you see all of a sudden like Wayne starts to blur as multiple copies of him are kind of flitting around him and moving around, so it's really hard to tell which one is actually him. And then as a bonus action, what do I got for a bonus action? That counts as casting a spell, even though it was from a magic item, right?
Yep.
Okay, then that is all I can do.
Okay. Top of the round, Amelia.
Alright. How far is it here? Okay, that's this?
Right here is the edge
This
of it.
is the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see when you hover, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pop out like I have been.
I can make it fill the space, but it looks funny.
Right.
I can go like this.
It would comfort
It looks
us.
fat.
Yeah,
It's a thick boy.
It would comfort us.
There you go.
Oh, what are
Yes.
the components of this? So
Yeah.
I've never cast this, so I'm curious.
Yeah, that makes me
instantly
feel a lot better
Yep.
about it. At least I get to be crushed by a silly scary.
I can't find it.
No,
so
it's
okay.
a wily scary.
Amelia like puts back her
Why?
like she mimics seeing how and any person she's seen archery, she kind of mimics pulling her hand back, and while she pulls her hand back, a crystal, what's it called? I just feel like this might not hurt it, but we'll see.
Shard?
No, like an arrow forms, and it's like a kind of greenish tint, and I'm gonna try Melf's acid arrow in the chance it's
Oh.
not resistant to acid.
Okay. Just...
And I have to do an attack roll on it.
Okay.
Oh no! I got a
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
No, I'm gonna try again.
Oh, gonna chronal shift. Okay.
Yep. Let's try
Yeah,
that again.
definitely do.
This one will be worth it if I can hit it. Okay.
There
17.
you go. That'll hit.
Yay!
Whew.
Go
Okay,
ahead and roll that
damage.
damage.
This was at 3rd level, so it should do 5 of these. Yep.
12 acid
Okay.
damage.
And then on each of its
Nice.
turns, it's gonna take 3d4 damage.
All right. As the acid sets in, it hits it, and you do see it stick and start burning the chitin and sizzling. It seems to be fully effective. And it
Whoa.
does this
Okay.
kind of
Yeah,
weird
at the end of
crackling.
its next turn, it's gonna take more damage. So.
Yep.
Yay!
And then I'll just
That's
pop.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Very nice. All right, Cosmo, it is your go.
with my new Blood Rage axe. I am going to hit this freaking thing.
Are you below half health? I don't think so.
No, I'm not, but I'm still using it as an axe.
Yes.
Just curious.
Yeah. I do. Okay,
Oh, yep, that's
a
gonna
22
hit.
to hit.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Plus 2, which I have to do again. Lovely. Only 8 damage.
Every little bit of damage
I
really
get
helps.
that, but I'm gonna do it again. Okay. Okay.
That's definitely gonna hit.
25.
Yep.
I feel impressive until it comes to the damage. Why can't it be, the same? Okay, that is 15 damage. Much better.
You just need to get
And-
feats like Great Weapon Master and stuff.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I can use my bonus action, the bolt of light shooting from my chest. It's within 30 feet of me. Okay, it needs to succeed on a Constitution saving throw of...
Dude, its
where
con
did I-
modifiers are probably
That
insane.
is 24.
Yeah, it succeeds. Dang it. Oh well. It was good while it lasted.
I feel like big monsters almost always have a lot of constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it then.
There's almost a direct correlation of body mass to constitution.
Right.
Okay. Artavan, it is your go.
Alrighty.
Remember your bless.
And I would say this thing is now bloodied.
Oh yeah, BB,
Um,
remember you have bless too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
hasn't helped me so far.
Nope.
I'm gonna run underneath this thing, slashing at it 3 times, or bashing at it 3 times,
Okay.
getting closer to Wayne. Let's do this. Let's do this, and then with the bless. Ba-ba-da-ba. 19.
Nice.
Woo! Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is 12 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
We'll go again. 1d4. Wow.
Does not hit,
That's funny, a
unfortunately.
natural 3 when I was that close to hitting still.
Right.
Last one. 1d4.
Yep,
Don't you
that'll
get
definitely hit.
25.
2 extra hits with haste.
No, just 1 extra weapon attack.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't get the extra attack. And yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm also gonna do a divine smite after.
Okay.
So 11 bludgeoning damage. We'll just do a nice little level 1. 2, in case you're wondering, that's where I am.
28!
I was too far away, so I wanted a dramatic effect.
All
6
right.
radiant damage on top of that.
Okay. Nice.
All right, and then I get into position.
All right.
Position.
Now it is.
Right. Right. I actually was meaning to.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Okay. All right. As you do that, it is going to try and bite down on you again.
Yes.
19.
No, it does not hit.
Okay.
Close though.
Then it is also going to do the psychic bomb on you. Go ahead and roll.
Just me?
Yep. Go ahead and roll the wisdom save.
Is it all of us?
Nope.
Or is it just one?
Just Artavan. Okay.
25.
You take half damage.
Saving throws are good for paladins.
So you take 12 psychic damage. And then I need all three of you, Wayne,
I'm
Artavan, and Cosmo, to make.
just to clarify, being 10 feet away, it still affects me.
Yes.
Okay.
But you do get your +3 to saving throws.
Yep. I need you all to make con saves.
So con saving
Question.
throw, and it's a 1d4
That is a failure,
plus
Cosmo.
3.
Question. They're
Yes.
being hit with some kind of AoE. Visually, can we see what
Oh
that looks
yeah,
like?
it looks like energy is like this mist is being siphoned from all three of them and pulled into the chitin underneath the chitinous plates
Okay.
through like small vents.
I got an 18.
Wayne and Artavan succeed, so you both take half damage. Cosmo, you take full damage. So Cosmo, you take 18 necrotic, and both of you take 9.
And then I have to make a concentration check.
Oof.
No, you're not brave anymore.
I never was.
No, Wayne
Oh,
isn't brave anymore. He's cowardly again.
dang it.
1d4 plus
You're still
3.
brave. You're still brave.
Yeah, you're
All
fine.
right, I'm so concentrating. I got 25.
Okay. Vivi, it is your turn.
Yeah, but I took 3 of that damage for you with that heroism. Totally worth it.
Yes, you did, actually.
Okay. Let's see.
At the end of its turn, it takes 3d4. Let me just roll that.
Oh, yep, go ahead and roll the damage.
5! Woo!
Okay.
30. Okay. Okay. Moving. Looks like here. Oop, wait. Sorry. Remeasuring. 30 feet. I want to be 30 feet from Artavan. So that looks
Right
like
here.
right here. And
you're still above the edge.
On Vivi's back, Princess can be seen pulling out a little drum and starting a little heartbeat. And that is me, Vivi, casting Heartbeat of Vitality.
Okay.
And where is that on my spell list here? Level 4, level 3.
It's level 3.
Heartbeat, there it is. There it is. Cast spell. Here is my circle. And bonus action. I think Artavan's taken some hits, yeah?
Yeah.
He's going to get my first heal roll. He's going to get 4 health.
Yeah.
That is my turn.
Okay. Wayne, it is your go.
Get 3. Or no, I don't get heroism anymore, huh?
Yep,
Okay.
it's gone.
So, realizing it is able to hit me anyways, that's why I was trying to stay at a distance, but it can hit me anyways. I'm going to move in closer, so I don't have to use a sorcery point. And I am going to cast at 4th level Inflict Wounds.
Okay, go ahead and make that attack roll.
Let me go like this. Target. At 4th level. Roll with that with my 1d4.
Oh
No! That is a nat 1. Does the nat 1 automatically fail,
Yes,
or are we going off of...
regardless
Okay.
of what happens, that one always fails.
Dang it.
Regardless
'Cause
of any
I have-
modifiers.
I'm going to use
I
the
have-
action.
Same way a nat 20 will hit no matter what the total the roll is, even if you don't beat the AC. Nat 1 is a failure. So as you charge up this powerful spell, you
Dang
go
it.
in for it, and right as you reach for it, you're about to get right into its underbelly, but but then one of its legs is coming down right over your head and would have impaled you. But
Literally any other
Artavan,
roll I could have hit.
but Artavan goes and just barely shoulders you out of the way as it, one of the hundreds of legs pierces down right where you were standing.
That is 6d10 damage that is not going anywhere.
Yeah, and I've missed 2 attack rolls as well, so like we're at a little bit of a deficit.
We'd be
Right.
in trouble if Cosmo wasn't hitting so much.
Yeah, the only reason I was asking is I have my class ability, which is favored by the gods. It says if you miss with an attack roll, I can add 2d4 to it.
Even if you add 2d4, natural 1 is a natural 1. It's a critical failure, regardless of any modifiers or bonuses.
Yeah. Dang it. Okay. And that one only works for ability checks, so I can't use that. Distance spell, twin spell. Nope. Yeah, looking in, and it's like there's certain situations I can, but literally nat 1 is the one thing. It was a 5% chance, and it happened.
Yep.
Oh well,
we go.
It
I
happens.
can't do anything else.
The
Okay.
dice have spoken.
Top
Yep.
of the round. Amelia. It is your go.
Okay. I'm going to pop out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to Fortune's Favor, imbue VV. It says I have no spell slots, but I do.
Yeah.
Consume? Nah.
And what does
Okay,
that do?
VV. So you basically, when you roll a d20, you can roll another one.
Okay.
It's not advantage, but you can
Right.
just
You can replace the roll.
you can
Like,
replace it.
okay, like
Yeah.
I can pick to replace it after I think I might have missed, kind of thing.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, that won't hit. I'll just use my Fortune's Favor.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Or
Thank you.
skill
Thank
check
you.
or saving throw.
Then
Anything.
this thing is. I don't know if it will matter too much. Is it? Oh, it's more than 30 feet, is it? I feel like I'm good. No, I'm just out. So if I go forward 1, is it now 30 feet?
Yep.
Or is that still 35?
That is barely 35.
Okay. Then I will not go forward, and I will go back 1, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Cosmo, your go.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you something. I divided 79 by 2, and it's 39.5. Can I round it up?
I'll allow it.
Yes! Okay. Nice. Just a +2. Woohoo!
To attack and damage rolls.
Yep, to attack and damage. So that's +4 to damage. Because it stacks with
Because
my
of the rage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An extra +2 to hit. That's gonna hit.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so in my mind, what this looks like is she's been swinging with her axe. She's been taking all these hits, and she's starting to bleed. She looks kind of bloody, you know, bloodied, and it seems like at some point her blood starts to flow towards the axe, and it absorbs it, and the blade becomes darker as it is imbued with its
That's awesome.
magical
You
abilities.
see the blood on the serrated edge begin to flow and take the shape of the serrations and move independently as it turns into like a running blood saw blade.
Yeah.
That's hepatitis.
I cast tetanus. No, that's a 3, not a. There we go. I almost accidentally did +34. Okay, 13 damage.
Alrighty.
And again at it. I'm at it. Hack and slash, baby.
That's gonna hit.
27.
Yep.
Yay. For the viewers listening and not viewing. Another 13 damage.
Nice.
And then make a
Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yes.
24.
Yeah, that succeeds. It's pretty easy to
Okay.
succeed it, which sucks.
Yeah, it's
But
the
you know,
chance.
oh well. All right, and that's my go.
Okay, Artavan, it is your go.
I'll move slightly closer to be 30 feet with Cosmo. And I guess I'll hit.
Okay.
Oh, didn't do the +4, but it hits anyway.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. At least 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
1d4. Wow. Okay. 22 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And then 12 damage to that one. And one more time for bad measure. 14,
just
natural 2, and I
misses.
just missed. That's funny.
Dang.
Okay. That's my turn though.
Okay. So, as you see it, the chitin is cracking. It is bleeding like crazy from many different bits.
Thank goodness.
And it is going to go like this. Move up to right here.
Egad.
And target Vivi with a bite. It's going to rear up.
You can use Fortune's
It
favor on
can do
this
that?
too.
Natural
Really?
20.
Use it on this.
Use it
No.
for its favor.
You can use it on their roll too.
Yeah,
You-
yeah,
if
yeah.
you
Let's do
want.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, fortune
Okay.
favor.
Gonna re-roll it.
please.
Okay.
Oh.
Not a
26.
crit.
Yeah, I believe it's yeah,
And
26
you-
to hit, but it's not a crit.
But it's not a crit. Yep.
Let me see if that uses your.
I believe it does use his reaction. Does it?
It sucks.
It doesn't
that I
say
can't
anything
get
No,
about
it's
that.
it just you just do it. It doesn't use a
So
reaction.
you can use cutting words if you want.
I don't know if
But
it
that-
would
it's
help.
not-
It wouldn't. It's not. Not gonna be enough.
It's
to
not
stop it
enough.
from
I don't know what
hitting
your
me.
AC is, so
Yeah.
okay.
It's like.
But it
it's
didn't
not,
crit,
not
so
enough.
that is something.
Yeah. that's not a
So
crit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
so you take I need to see the division. You take 18 piercing damage and 23 poison damage, halved down to 12 because of the
The
anti-venom.
30.
18. So
33.
18 plus what?
Plus
how much?
12.
The-
12.
30.
Rolled 41.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Got it.
And
I'd like to.
And
use a
I think I got to roll
Yes.
a con save, right?
to concentrate, yes.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, Artavan, go ahead and take your reaction.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Save.
Remember, you got a D4 on your con save.
Right. Awesome.
That is 21.
Okay. The damage he just dealt, he takes half of that in return in retaliation
He's
as radiant damage.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
that
it
is so cool.
Where is it?
Oh,
So
that
so
is
as
so
it
cool.
so as
this
it does
one.
that,
Ooh.
the fangs
Ooh.
pierce down.
Yeah.
The fangs pierce down on you, Vivi. And as they do, you see Artavan kind of reach out, and you see the radiant energy coming from your wounds go up the mandibles and blast this thing as it rears up, legs skittering and kicking, as you see the radiant energy crackle through the chitin, and the chitin falls off. And
Cool.
you see it's exposed.
Bug flesh.
Exposed blood flesh.
blood flesh.
I need to find
Blood
the correct one. Let's see.
Say that 5 times fast. Bug flesh. Bug flesh. Bug flesh. Bug flesh.
Blah, blah, blah.
Lugfesh.
Blah, blah,
Blood
blah,
flesh.
blah,
Blood
blah,
flesh.
blah.
Blood flesh.
As you see it rear up, all the bristles just light up as it enters phase 2.
No.
So yeah, it is going. It is flailing. The acid is still burning it. And Amelia, it is going to target you with a
No.
psychic bomb.
No.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Are you within 10 feet of me?
I'm really far from you, dude. Oh, yay. A 4.
All right. You take
Hmm.
Oh no.
20 psychic damage.
Ooh, that's like half my health.
So you gotta do a
And then
con save.
yep. And
Me?
then
I'm hasted.
with the you
Oh, yeah.
with the chitin gone, you see that
Good.
it is. Yep, you're good. With the chitin gone, you see the vents that was spewing out the necrotic energy aren't functioning anymore. So it's gonna go, and then it's lashing out. And so, let's see who randomly.
Yeah, but I
Let's
did
roll.
send you a message
On.
on Discord. Let me see.
Let's see. Gonna roll. Where's there it is. Alright, that's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Wayne!
No!
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
+3.
Will
You're
do.
next to Artaban, yeah. You have better chances than me.
So saving throw. So 1d4 plus 3. Oh my gosh, my heart's beating. All right. Okay.
Oh!
Not 1.
Alright. So that is 9. Oh, rolled really low. 9 psychic damage.
However, as that happens, you just also see a bright light coming from Wayne's hand as the purple ring on his hand starts to glow and mitigates that by half. And you just hear Artaban would hear him. Thank you, Dante.
Okay.
As he has
Roger.
the ring of psychic resistance.
Not to spoil your fun, love, but it's pronounced mitigate.
I've been telling him that for months. Right.
We can call it done.
Amelia, is your acid should still be going, so
Oh, yeah. So 3d4. Bam. Aha! 10.
Woo. And the acid is really eating into the flesh now, so it does 20.
Yeah.
Right. Vivi, it is your go. You're muted.
Mute. Use your buds.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Wait, before you attack, let me do a concentration check real quick.
Save.
On my, yes.
Yep.
For to
Plus
make sure that
3.
if you have bless or not. You're good.
You're fine.
You know what? You know what flavors up bloodfish? A box of pepper.
Yes.
That's it.
All right.
That's the ticket.
I love that.
Little pepper box action.
Ah, it's good to have you back.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Pepper box. There it is. And I'm targeting the die, so it looks like I shoot him. Attack roll.
That's definitely gonna
19.
hit. Yeah.
Yay!
12 piercing.
24.
Awesome.
Excellent. Who's hurting the most? Who's bleeding the most?
You would
Taking
see
the most
you would
out.
see Amelia. Blood is gushing out of her ears.
yeah.
Bless. Oh,
I'm a delicate flower.
Actually, I'd probably
yes,
say
you
it's
are.
Vivi too.
Princess.
Oh, you might be
flips
hurting
around.
Or
too.
Cosmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Princess flips around and does a little heartbeat at you.
Cosmo's too far.
Little heartbeat.
It's fine. I'm fine. You guys are used to this.
Cast spell. Consume spell
She's
slot
just conscious this time.
to heal for 7 points.
Ooh, thank you.
All right.
Yes. I'm gonna do a little move. Move. Just trying to do middle ground measurement between everybody here. That'd be 30. That'll be 30. That's 30, but not to. Yeah. Oh, that's still 30 from Wayne. Perfect. Okay.
Nice.
So I can move here.
Nice.
And then, how do I move the circle?
You go to the measuring tool and you can click and drag it.
Oh, perfect. All right. Thank you. That is my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Nice.
no, wait. Can I do one more thing?
Yes.
Every little bit helps, right? Princess, who is working overtime this round. Technically, the heartbeat was my spell, but Princess is going to do something stupid and heroic, and she's going to leap into the pit. Well, actually, just leap right in front of me. I only 10-foot range, so really just right here.
Princess.
And once again, wielding her bracelet of spell storing, she's going to go and like lightning streaks forward from her fingers, and it's going to be a thunder wave.
Oh.
Yes.
From the ring of spell storing onto the creepy, crazy thingy.
Is it a con save?
It is thunder wave. Successful. On a success, it's just a successful save. Yes, thank you. Con save.
Okay.
Con save.
Natural 2 for a total of 9.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh,
Nice.
yes!
Excellent.
Princess for the win.
Okay, doing this in Foundry. Nope. That's the wrong thing. Skills. What? I lost my. On the left side of my screen, like I lost all of the spells. Like they're gone.
The pointing finger.
Yeah, the pointing
Yeah.
finger.
I do that. It's blank. Like the whole thing is blank.
It's doing that glitch. I can do it for you.
You have yourself selected.
Yeah, I can do it for you.
Yeah, please, thank you.
There you go. So yeah, it failed. So let's roll that damage.
Wave. Excellent. Hey, a little high, a little low. And there's no requirement for size, so it's knocked back 10 feet.
Oh, it just
Yeah.
Yeah,
from the tiny little
Nice.
monkey.
yeah.
And
She just pulled a Palpatine on the thing.
it looks like it's about to rear up and go in for another bite down on you, Vivi,
Oh boy.
in retaliation. But Wayne,
That's my turn.
it is your turn.
All right, I am going to move to right here, and then both arms will start glowing gold, and my eyes will be glowing gold, and I'm going to have one hand on Artavan and then reach out to Cosmo and just say, Cosmo, come to me! As I am holding a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Okay. Alrighty.
And that is what I do.
Amelia, it is your turn.
Oh, yay. Let me just check this range. Don't see where it says, so I'm just gonna assume
Oh, there's the
30
car
and
alarm
move
outside. There it goes.
a tiny bit closer. I'm ramming this thing.
Yeah.
All right, +7 to
So
hit.
I'm gonna try and hit it. Yep, +7. I think I just have to do that manually. +7. Roll.
That
Oh.
definitely hits. How many charges?
I have 2, so I'm gonna do 2 of them. So that
2
would be
charges.
4d10.
Okay.
Ah, fun. 16.
All right. So, as it's going down, it rears up, and Vivi, you see it go, open its pincers, and pounce down at you as its eyes and the bristles start glowing. And Cosmo and Wayne, you start to feel the ringing in your ears again of another psychic attack. And as it's barreling down on you, Vivi, you just see the spectral white ram's head crash into its skull, rear up as the force energy causes this green viscous blood to start coming out through the muscles and the meat all the way down its body until it kind of goes, curls in on itself until it slows and stops moving and crashes to the ground.
Amalia
With
with
the
the kill.
All right. So as it hits the ground, just the dust goes up. Wayne, Cosmo, and Artavon, you guys are still kind of tangled in it, so you'll have to climb over its corpse to kind of get out.
And
But
I'm still
I have
holding
8 more,
the heal.
yeah,
I have 8 more rounds of healing as well,
Yeah.
so I can pretty
But-
much top everyone off with that.
yeah. But as going, the dust kicks up, settles, and you still hear the twitching legs, the sizzling of the acid, and now the howling of the wind. And that is where we are going to end it today. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thanks for sticking with us for this longer episode. Had a ton of fun with it. Just a couple quick things. Once again, make sure to check out our Patreon. Get a bunch of cool stuff there. We got a bunch of big projects in the works, and also thank you to Tabletop Audio for allowing us to use this background audio. It is incredibly well done. It is
So good.
absolutely good. Sean.
Surprise! There's cheap viewers on Gridtex.
I know, we got like 3 of them.
Wow.
But yeah. So yeah, and before we head out, let me roll a d6. This is Malik. We'd like to thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure working with you. Now good luck on the hunt.
That
All
was
right.
good.
So, thank you to everybody again, and we will see you all in 2 weeks, or if you want to check out our other campaign, this Wednesday. You all have a fantastic night. Goodbye.